We are live. Welcome to Secrets of Eldruma, the D&D
Oh, crap.
Wednesday campaign for Laugh Out Lore. A couple of reminders. We are setting up a Discord server for everyone. I've been working pretty hard on that stuff lately. We adjusted our channel points. If I see your channel point and I can do it, I will accept it. But I can't accept all of them just because it's getting too much, and I need to rethink some of the channel points. What else was there? Oh yeah, check out Sunday nights 8 p.m. as well for our pirate campaign, DM'd by Anthony. Hella fun. I get to be a player, and I love Sundays. Every time I fucking play, I dream of pirates all night. And it's great.
Or may not have.
Somebody
We
throw
may
the
or may
Twitch
not have
channel
more
in.
info on the Laugh Out Lore yearly calendar. We have
Yes.
one photo idea. We just need 11
Yeah,
more.
so we were just talking about a Laugh Out Lore calendar idea. Yeah.
We only need 12 more.
We only need 12 more pictures to use.
We have the Darth Vader helmet. We have a backdrop.
Drake
Somebody
got a
throw
haircut.
the Twitch channel in the messenger so I can.
It's twitch.tv/laughtoutlore. As a player, you should probably know this, Tom.
Yep.
Hey.
Also,
I actually don't have a chat up, so I
It's
can't.
still not gonna
everything we do, on social media is Laugh Out Loud. There's never weird numbers. There's
Yeah.
never symbols.
I might be able to do this later.
And then can anyone check audio on Twitch for me, please? Make sure everything is coming in clear before we get started.
Yeah, as soon as I get there.
Not it.
Awesome. Thank you, Anthony.
Sounds good to
Chris,
me.
thank you. Perfect. Was anyone able to ping Brian, see if he's coming in?
I thought he was.
Don't know.
I know Nate may be late, so
I'm halfway there.
all right. With that, gentlemen,
Yeah.
where we left off. Wow, I can't talk. Where we left off last week, you guys
Did you
set
say
up
where
camp.
we laughed off?
Yeah, where we left off, which is actually accurate as well. We left off with you guys playing card game, Silver Slide. I actually got to participate, which is kind of fun. I got to gamble with all of Curtis's money, and he still somehow won.
Hey. Yep. You won it for me.
Yeah, exactly. You guys did get the
Props
looked
to
at
that.
Tychus's map, which gave you some information. I'm going to go ahead and repeat what it says. The location of the Abbey. Let me zoom in here for everyone to see. Founded to anoint the peace and keep the artifact safe from evil hands. And it is a map of the sewer system of Greyhaven. You have the forest, which is where you guys are going to be entering in at. Something labeled the Tower. The Oath-bound ones. Sleepers and Stone. And at the bottom, it actually reads, runes translated by the sage Tychus of Greyhaven, who has passed, with invaluable assistance owed to his companion, Jeffrey. Jeffrey is a lizard.
Fucking Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Jeffrey.
So the night goes by uneventful. You guys all are able to take long rests from the previous night. When you guys wake up the next morning, you guys start thinking about the sewer system as you guys are packing up. Everyone go ahead and roll me a history check, please.
Oh, shit. You would say that. Now, all right, hold on.
I
Yes.
wasn't ready.
No one
I
is.
should've been.
That's a great roll. I'm gonna love this. Stuff happened before right now.
I've got
I
21.
rolled 8-4.
Okay, so let me go in order here real quick. So we have Arcadian got 21 or 24?
1.
21, cool. Traka.
4.
Okay. Dragoon. Is Dragoon talking and I can't hear him?
I got a 22.
22. Cool. Bjork.
Loading up my page now. It's a 9 plus.
Nothing. No. Just kidding.
Yeah, I think my history is.
I think your
nothing.
history is nothing as well.
Yep, 9.
Okay.
Sorry. I have no clue.
Malak, if you're around.
13.
13 or 15?
3.
Okay,
13.
cool. And then Sharkbait. History check.
It's a 9 as well.
All right. Matching numbers for the first roll again, but this time not between Bjork and Traka, between Bjork and Sharkbait. So Arcadian, Dragoon, you two both think, whenever you guys start talking about the sewer system, you start thinking back about Greyhaven, and both of you, especially you two, know that Greyhaven's been around for a very long time. They have basically all the dangers that lurk in alleyways and forest wilds around Greyhaven. There's also a unique threat and mystery to the world under Greyhaven. It's where secret things slink in filth and things hide from the light of the sun. Most of the civilization of Greyhaven is actually spared much of that, thanks to the sewer dwellers, the different squalors down there. But when things go awry, people don't go to the sewers to search out answers. With that, you'd probably know, Dragoon, you got slightly higher. So Dragoon, you would know the city has been built on top of itself several times. Located near a harbor and near a big waterway, the old cities have sunk a bit and then new are kind of paved over and re-risen a few times actually. The War of the Dragons, which devastated Greenwold, which is the country you guys are in, also kind of like shattered the city of Greyhaven. So that was kind of why they had to rebuild as well. The history of that time is lost, but you've heard over your times, especially through different libraries, Arcadian, that you've been through, and Dragoon, while searching for your dad, you've picked up a lot of information. The ruins do remain in the sewers, as somewhere within the sewer system. So what do you guys want to do?
Well, I can tell you one thing. I don't want to fucking go in the sewers.
Well, too goddamn bad. Guess where we're going.
Well, we gotta go.
You know what's in the sewers?
Gotta go.
Wake up and be like, all right, guys, we're going to the sewers. Just start jogging.
All right, so you guys
Fucking
pack
rats.
up. Does anyone want to do anything before you get to the sewers or on the way to the sewers? It is a bit of a hike, a couple hours to get there.
I'd like to
Was
ready
there-
some spells.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I
Hey, I
assume that
gotta-
you ready
yeah,
your
I should
spells
fucking-
as soon as you wake up.
I'm
So
going
go
to
ahead and ready
show
those.
Arcadian a magic trick. Be
Okay.
like, hey, bro, have you ever seen any up-close magic? Pretty cool. Like, that's a new thing. It happens a lot around here, so I want you to be ready for it if it ever does happen. I'm gonna pull out my deck of cards, and I'm going to say, pick a card.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm.
Hey, come on, Arcadian, pick a card. It'll be
Yeah,
fun.
you know,
You'll like it.
You know, I think.
I nudge Arcadian and tell him, it's fine, dude. Just do it.
Oh,
You'll
sure.
actually be surprised when you're done.
I'm sure I will. I was surprised last week too, right?
That's true.
That was Nylar. That's
Hey.
not Traka.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm not going to fist you like the gnome does. That's just dirty.
Bjork, I'm
You
going
learned
to use
your lesson.
I'm going to use commanding presence and try and persuade him
All right.
to do an up close magic trick.
Roll a.
I'm going to say,
Are
gonna
you
say
trying to persuade
Arcadian.
Arcadian?
Arcadian, you love magic tricks.
All right. Roll a persuasion.
Persuasion.
Now, Tom, how
All right.
I do these type of situations, you think of a number in your head of what your character or what he would need to roll in order to influence you enough to accept his persuasion.
Hell, I don't know.
So just think of a number that your character would need to beat, or his character would need to beat.
All right.
Well,
You ready?
I mean, that's just giving me like the thing of okay, he's got to beat a 20, but that's just messed up. So I ain't gonna go like that.
I mean,
But,
it depends on how stubborn your character is.
It could be an 8. It could be a 22.
Yeah. So it's
It
completely
could be
up to
a
you.
75.
14.
Could he get would he get advantage because there's two of us trying to get him to do this magic trick?
You can both roll independently. So Bjork, go ahead and say what you rolled.
Yep. So mine is a 19 flat, and then I get a D8 with my commanding presence.
Damn. Okay.
And that came out with a 4. So 23 total.
Brandon, your screen, good sir.
Yeah, and then
See,
a
I was-
natural
Yeah,
20,
yeah.
Tom.
Yeah.
So a natural 20 and a 23.
yeah. So I mean, see, I mean, it would definitely do it because I wasn't.
All right.
I wasn't
Enough
really
bullshit
understanding.
here.
I wasn't really
He's like,
understanding
"Shit."
it all that well. So I was just like,
Shoving
the
cards in his face.
I mean,
Pick a
go
card.
ahead.
I
Pick
guess
a
I do
card.
want to see a magic trick.
Come on, Doc. Pick a card, Doc. Here we go.
Okay.
Arcadian. Pick a card. Arcadian.
Yeah, I get it. Can you just let me know how these cards are? I mean, left, right, what? 2 cards? How many cards you
You
got?
can look at them. I show them to you. They're just a regular deck of cards.
It's a regular
It's not
deck
a
of
magic
playing
trick.
cards.
I'll just pick a card, and I'll take a card.
Now look at it. Don't let me see it. But memorize it and put it back in.
Here, look, see. All
All right.
right.
All right. Put
So-
it back in, shuffle them up, and
What'd you roll, Trucka?
go through. I rolled a 15.
I would say you do stumble a little bit, but you're able to get the right card with a 15. So you do your normal kings, queens, jacks card trick, and Arcadian, you choose a card, and you're thinking to yourself, all right, we'll see how this plays out. We'll allow him to do what he wants to do, and maybe it'll make him happy. And you put it back in place, and he starts shuffling them around, and he drops a couple, and you look down, and they're not the ones that you chose. So you're like, oh, okay, it could be cool. And he fans them back out, and he goes, it is this one, and he points to one, and you pull it back out, and it is your card.
Okay, so you got my card. Now what?
That's the magic trick.
That's it. I like this.
Damn.
I used the wand of smiles on
All right.
Okay.
Arcadia.
What is the DC of that?
Let me go check that real quick.
While he checks that, I want to look at Arcadian and be like, man, I don't like your name really, and you're really a healer, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm just going to start calling you Doc.
So it is a DC 10 charisma saving throw.
All right. So Arcadia / Doc, go ahead and roll a what kind of
Charisma saving.
a charisma saving throw, please.
Okay, there it is. Sorry, it's been a while since I've.
Oh, no worries.
Here we go. 15. 11 plus 4.
Yeah, he beats it.
He went. Yeah, he does.
So you see Dragoon, the Dragonborn, point a wand at you, and he says, smile, and you feel something come over you, and you're like, what the fuck am I smiling for? And you're not affected at all.
I look at it
Take
and I
the card
start
out of your
tapping
hand.
it.
Fuck you, grumpy old fuck. Walk away.
Tap it for a
Again.
second, and I look over at Traka, and I'm like, show me your wolf face. Wand of smiles.
Roll a charisma saving throw.
Can you just hit
12.
that? Can you just hit that
Huh?
as many times as you want?
He rolled a 12.
Ah, damn it. All right. This fucking thing's broken, I swear. Put it back in the
You
pocket.
have charges on
Shoot it
it.
at yourself.
Nope. Just tap it a couple of times, like it's broke. Put it back
All
away.
You guys continue walking through the forest. Bjork, did you want to do anything?
Yeah. Was there a little pond or anything close by?
Yeah, so the meadow that you guys camp out at is basically a very good location for both hunting and fishing. There is a medium-sized stream. As you remember, Greyhaven has a lot of different rivers coming through. This is just an offset of one of the streams.
Yep. While these guys are kind of messing around, would I have time to hunt real quick?
Yeah, you can definitely hunt.
Okay, I'm going to do that. And I'm looking anything about medium size, anything from a fox or a coyote up to a deer.
Are you looking for a meat animal or a
meat?
Fur?
I was going to fish, but
okay, cool.
You mentioned hunting, so
roll
I
a
figured.
survival.
Okay. It's a 10 total.
It takes you quite a ways, and everyone starts walking away as you're kind of like hunting. You do see they're walking away, so you start following them. About midway, you actually do find a small deer or a small animal of whatever choice you would like.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll to shoot your bow.
I would like to say a fox, if that's allowable.
Yep, there's definitely foxes there.
Okay, and to hit with the longbow is 16 plus 4 for an unnatural 20.
Yeah, you're definitely able to get it without issue. In fact, you ping it right where the pelt is completely flawless. Should you want to trade it later?
Cool. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna pick it up by the tail and bring it back to the camp to make sure that I don't miss when these guys take off.
Okay. Roll a D100, please.
Yep. Where are we at? That is 97.
You, sir, get a fates
that was
card.
Sick.
Bjork, your fates card is this card may be handed to the GM at any time for the following benefit. Automatically succeed on an attack roll. So anytime you do miss, just say I want to chip in turn in my fates card, and you will automatically succeed.
Man, I was scared when you first brought up the fates cards, but
there are bad ones.
You're welcome, Bjork.
No, I'm cool with it.
We just got lucky and not seen the shit-tastic ones yet.
Yeah. We will.
There are some ones that are very, very nice, and there are also some that are very, very bad.
And you said that was basically just an auto attack.
Yeah, it's an auto succeed. That's after. It doesn't say it has to be after, but for me, you can spend it after you know if you failed or not. So
go and decapitate. Go.
So with that, Bjork, you are able to hunt. It does take you pretty much half the time. Malak, do you want to do anything during the journey to the sewer?
Yeah. I'm gonna follow. How close is Bjork caught up with us yet?
Yeah. So as you guys are walking, Bjork is behind you. You all are being not loud, but just normal pace. So he's lagging slightly behind because he's hunting, but about halfway he does bag a fox. So you guys, yeah, he's pretty close.
So I'm gonna kind of hang back and wait for Bjork, and I'm gonna stick my arm out to him, and I'm gonna tell him thank you, and that I'm calmed down today from yesterday, and that I think his talk with me helped about it, and getting ready to and being able to fight him really helped it work itself out.
I'm happy I could let you whoop my ass.
And an ass whooping he did have.
That's what I'm here for.
That gorilla strength, bro.
Yeah. Did you want to do anything else?
Yeah, I want to ask if he can keep his eye out for like any rabbit or anything like that while we're walking and hunting.
He is
to
focused
see-
on finding medium-sized, so that would
Damn.
take away from that. But you can definitely keep an eye out.
I was gonna say,
Well-
if you're looking for meat or something, you can have the meat from this fox that I got.
I need hide.
Oh, that's the same thing I'm going for. What do you need it for?
Well, I'm thinking I'd like to try to rewrap my scimitar
Okay.
and make a better leather case for it so it holds it better.
You would know, Bjork. You would know hearing this that a simple hide would not do. You would need to
Right.
have the leather working kits and the
Right.
plethora of time it takes.
Right.
I'm just gonna.
So yeah, you
Right
definitely
now, I just want the hide. I'm going to try to get materials in place before I find someone to do it for me.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll say
And also, didn't I picked up some leather scraps?
you did. Yes.
Actually, let me pull out 2 of these leather scraps,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hand them to Malak.
Perfect.
I'll
And I'm gonna say
gladly
this
take
should be
those.
enough. This would be enough to make strips to make a new binding for it.
Awesome. So Malak, go ahead and roll a survival check to see if you can find any small game.
And also remember, those leather scraps are custom items, so you're gonna have to type that in.
That's cool. Yeah.
You got a
no,
19 plus 6 for 25.
Yeah, you do see a plethora of small game. You've got different minks. You've got rabbit, plenty of squirrels, a few possums that you see hanging in trees. If you would like to try to grab one or a couple, you can do that if you have a ranged weapon.
Damn.
If you do
Dang.
not, you can ask someone else to shoot for you. But it can't be Bjork because he's hunting his own stuff.
Yeah. By the way, Traka is a ranger.
This is true.
I don't have any ranged stuff, so I'm going to ask Traka to see if he could pick off a couple of these rabbit.
You got a bow I can use?
Damn.
Oh, you don't have a
Nope.
bow? A ranger?
don't.
No, I'm
No,
talking to
I think
Traka.
I lost it with that bag of stuff when it blew up.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
thought he gave you a whole bunch of shit like to basically match your gear.
No, he just gave him another bag of holding and a lot of gold or platinum.
Damn.
Do you have a throwing knife that you could utilize?
got a cross.
Or a dagger? Oh, Arcadian has a crossbow.
Could I make like a rudimentary spear for him?
I'll
Like
allow
just
it.
sharpen a stick?
The DC will be higher, but I'll allow it.
What do you want me to roll to see if I succeed in making it?
I would say a makeshift spear, you can make it without any rolls. The DC for him to capture something is going to be higher.
Okay, so I'm gonna real quick search to see if I can find a good sturdy piece of wood.
Okay. Yeah, you're in the forest. You're gonna find plenty of branches and limbs. You do find one that would do really well. It's not quite the size of a full-size spear, but you are just looking for a makeshift. And you're able to get a nice point on it, and you kind of burn the point as well just to make sure it stays sturdy.
Are any of these trees oozing like a resin?
I'll have you do a survival check to find out.
Cool. I'm just using D&D Beyond right now just because I'm cooking.
Sounds
And
good.
I have a net. I could throw a net at them.
Oh, that's true too.
That one's 15 plus 6 for 21.
Yeah, you're able to find a couple pine trees not far off the path, and you're able to get some sap from it.
So I'd like to take this sap and kind of coat the tip of the spear with it
Yeah.
and kind of heat it a little bit to make it a little more of a hardened point.
Sounds good. So
And then,
Traka, go ahead.
either way, I'd like to give it to Traka and say, well, you could use this or you could use your net. It's really up to you. Whatever you're more comfortable with.
All right. So you do see Traka. He points out several small game areas. You could probably go ahead and roll a survival check to see how many you could bag at one time.
Excuse me.
If you use the net.
It's a 16.
I would say that there's a couple rabbits near each other. If you were to use the net, you could probably bag both of them.
Okay, I'll throw the net.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Come on, Traka, roll good.
22.
Oh, yeah, it's plenty. So you're able to bag both of them. And then I would assume the spear isn't needed at this point, but you could probably just kind of slit their necks.
I'm going to release one end on my staff so that it's nunchuck mode. And swap them on the head.
Perfect.
Bam. Bunny poo-poo.
Yeah. And even at minimal damage, that would kill them easily. So, yeah, you do have now 2 rabbit corpses.
Oh, wait, you wanted them dead, right?
Yeah. Can you skin them for me? I'm not so great at that.
I mean, I guess.
I would say being a ranger, you would know how to do this very easily. But go ahead and roll medicine with advantage.
York's going to be like, fuck, man, you want me to wrap the sword for you too?
First one's a nat 1.
Ooh.
So with advantage, that's a 3, so it's a 6.
Okay. They're pretty sloppy. You hear something off in the distance, and as you're like kind of just carving away at the neck around, so you can just peel it off. Your knife slips, and you just crease it right down the middle on the one. The other, you're just pissed off at that point, so you're just like, yeah, and just rip it, and it does. I mean, they're usable. They're not scraps by all means, but they are not the prettiest.
The head and the feet are still intact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to thank him for that, and then I'm going to give him the rabbits so he can eat them whenever he needs them.
Perfect. Sounds good. With that,
So, hey, Dragoon, throw him a rabbit.
perfect.
Grab it, start munching on it.
It's a good time to ask you what you're doing, Dragoon, during this.
I loaded half a bowl of the new stuff and I pulled out that really weird little carved magical pipe I got from that lady at the first town.
Okay. You said you did a half bowl?
Yeah.
All right. So you pack it in and you light it up. Are you going to take a hit?
Yes, I am.
As you take a hit, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Of course I would. I figured this was going to happen.
Been a few episodes since I've heard if Dragoon's actually going to take a hit or not. Jesus.
I know. Yeah.
Constitution.
He usually smokes
16?
in the darkness now.
16.
No, it kind of resounded when Traka and Bjork kind of had a talk with me in the beginning about it.
Roll a perception check now.
Right.
Chaos.
16 again.
All right. You take a hit and it feels real good. You're used to your stuff, the new stuff. You know the taste, you know the feel. But as you take a drag, you're expecting the smoke to be warm, like normal, but it's actually chilled. And it hits almost like a menthol, and you're like, oh, this is kind of nice. And as you exhale, the smoke that gets released is a pirate ship, and it starts floating away.
And that's why you're fucked up.
Everyone else,
I would
You
look
all
at Traka and
see-
be, Traka!
you all see a pirate ship floating away of smoke.
Oh man, I was hoping you'd say that nobody else saw a pirate ship.
Nope.
Right.
Nice.
He knew he was fucked up.
So each time you take your first hit, the smoke will change. Every hit afterwards of the same bowl will be just normal smoke.
Oh, that's cool. I'm so glad I got that off of her. I'm gonna have to go visit her again.
All right. So as you're getting fucked up, Sharkbait, are you wanting to do anything?
I'm good for now.
All right. And then Traka. You did spend a little bit of time with Malak trying to get the rabbit, but not a whole bunch of time. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna practice with my staff.
Okay.
I kind of feel like I should have been able to beat Bjork's 2-weapon
Yeah.
or 2-shield fighting. So I want to figure out why I couldn't get past it. So I'm gonna just practice as we're walking,
Perfect.
do different maneuvers and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, and everybody sees him going up the trees like, yeah. Sometimes he misses, but he usually hits. He's still getting adjusted to the different weights.
When I catch up, every time I see him do that, I'm just gonna tap the back of my shield.
Okay. I will say Nylar is just walking along, dragging his raccoon along with him.
Right, it's just laying there.
Yeah.
Shove that raccoon up his ass. That's
Walter
what we'll do.
and Jeffrey are just kind of chilling. Walter's obviously with you or flying up in the air, whatever you want him to do. Jeffrey does take turns on each of your shoulders. Not really communicating, but just chilling out with you guys.
I can't get past picturing Nylar dragging this raccoon. That's bigger than it.
Well, he's not here to roll his animal handling check, so at the moment.
He's yelling at it. Come on, you fat fucker. Let's go.
Exactly. All right. So, with that, you guys do make it to the entrance of the sewer system. Basically, it's...
Oh, fuck out of here.
It's a bricked off. So you see a hillside, and in it is just a bricked off drain system. Really, with it is iron bars, but there is a cutout for a door, but there is no actual door there.
Dragoon, can I look at Bjork and be like, door, make it? Convince him to run through that brick with his shield.
Bjork, as soon as he says this, I'm gonna turn around to Traka and I'm be like, "Hey, bro, bust that door down."
Well, you should really inspect the door first.
This is your specialty.
But
I
Bjork,
got your
this
back.
is totally a 2-shield fighting opportunity that you can teach us how you properly breach a tunnel in a combat situation.
Let's take a look at the door
Hand
first.
in my other shield, here you go.
Are you trying to convince me, or
Yeah. Roll persuasion.
Yeah, roll persuasion.
Does he get advantage because I'm there?
No, because
trying to-
you were trying to get Traka to open it, so I'm gonna have you roll separately.
No, I
as
said
well.
Bjork.
Oh, did you say
no?
Bjork?
He was trying to get me to open it.
Yeah.
Then you
I
each
was
get
trying to get Traka to
your
do it.
own roll. So Bjork, think of a number that
Alright.
it would take for you to take up 2 shield fighting and try to bust through this door that's not there.
-4.
It's not very high.
All right. On a count of 3, all of you say your number. 1, 2, 3.
7.
9.
8.
So Bjork, you sit there and you're like, oh, okay, 2. Yeah, this is a good chance. And you're like, wait a minute. I think they just want to steal my secrets. I'm not gonna show them what I've really got.
Yeah, I'm not gonna break our fucking shields trying to open a door. Okay.
All right.
How did I
Shield.
win on a 9?
I don't know.
I'm gonna
dude.
look over at Traka and Indraconic, just tell him, be like, Maybe next time.
No, go ahead. Use your shield. It's okay.
So definitely. And so you said it's like the brick fell down and is blocking the entrance to the tunnel.
Yeah,
So we'll
so
have to clear it out of the way to get in there.
exactly. So you do see iron bars between the fallen brick, but in the fallen brick, there's a doorway that you can see. However, there's no actual door there, so you would need just to clear off the path so you can actually enter the sewer.
See,
Yeah, Bjork. Oh, go ahead, Doc.
I would say we need to inspect this stuff first, make sure there's nothing, because we don't know what the hell's going to happen. We don't know what, I mean, we touch something fall wrong, something trigger something off. So on better judgment, I'm just going to, let me see if let me read this first though. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to do a find traps real quick if I can.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and as he's saying that, Bjork's like, yeah, sure. Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah, so
I mean, there's no roll or anything like
Nope.
that. It says.
But
Yeah,
what's the
look
radius?
At Bjork and be like, what the fuck is he talking about?
I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know.
What's the radius on
Where
find
did
traps?
this guy even come from? Who is he?
Yeah, Bjork's like, man, like we would all love to find traps. Duh.
Yeah, that's why they're trapped. You can't see them. Duh.
All right, Arcadian.
Didn't you think if we could find traps, we would have done that?
What is the
Here,
radius?
Let me show you. I'm gonna set a trap.
Apparently, you guys want to just brute strength shit all the time, and hey, go ahead. I'll heal you later.
All right, what is the radius of find trap?
Let me see. 120 feet range.
You immediately get a ping right where Traka set his trap. But everywhere else, there doesn't seem to be a trap.
I told you there was a trap. See, this is what they look like.
Did he find it?
Yeah,
Can
he
you
don't.
find
Yeah,
it?
it pinged
Look
him.
for it.
Yeah. I saw. I found.
Bjork's looking around. I still don't fucking see it. I'm like, damn, that is pretty good.
All right. What kind of trap did
Take
you lay?
it down, and I just did a quick little snare trap
Okay,
with a
cool.
fishing line and net that I bought last session.
Gotcha. So Arcadian, you know the exact type of trap it is. It's for catching. So yeah, you definitely see it right off the bat with your find trap spell.
My passive intelligence is 10, so I just
Your passive
there's some
perception.
leaves.
Tell Bjork.
Passive, yeah, I guess. Passive intelligence is labeled as investigation.
Yeah, so it would be passive perception, just to see if you've seen where he placed it. Yeah. So
Okay.
what do you guys do
That's
about
a
the bricks?
13, so it's
You would be able to see it because he's right beside
Go
you.
ahead. Go ahead. Take.
All right.
Clear it all out. Go ahead.
I'd be like, hey, Sharkbait, I saw some little benches over here in this pile of leaves that your mimic could copy. I think you should check them out.
You say benches or bitches?
Both.
Benches. They're
Either
like
way.
this big. They're over here in this
Bitches.
pile of leaves.
bitches on benches.
There's bitches on benches in pile of leaves. Is this a riddle?
No.
Oh. Walter found them over here in this pile of leaves. He thought you might like them. He told me to show them to you.
I have a bench.
Just
These
not
are
a bitch.
3-person benches, not 2. He said it's really important that you see them.
No, I wouldn't.
No, I'm
walk
not falling
on
for
these.
it.
I rolled a 7 for deception anyway, so.
All right.
All right. I was trying to get you to walk into my net trap, but it didn't work.
It was really close. I was a little confused.
Traka, roll
I
a
was like-
D100.
There's bitches in a pile of leaves.
Well, the leaves are covering up the bitches, so you have to go and pile the leaves to get to the bitches.
61.
Okay. This card may be played against you by the GM at any time for the following effect.
Oh, damn.
A negative D8 after making a skill or attack roll. So I would roll a d8, and you would have to subtract whatever the value is from either a skill or attack roll.
There's the
Nice.
negative card.
Disrespectful.
You can thank
I knew that was
Shark
coming.
Mode
Number one
Ireland
bullshit.
for that.
What do you-
All right. So you guys want to start clearing
Dragoon
the
has
bricks?
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been clearing the brick for a minute. Oh, how the fuck else we gonna get in here?
Yeah.
Well,
So
it's safe to clear the brick other than
Bjork?
your trap.
go ahead and roll a strength check since you were the first one to start removing it.
Who? Me?
Shark bait?
Bjork.
Oh,
Bjork.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna point backwards towards the pile of leaves they've all been staring at and being like, "Dude, you already found the fucking trap." Strength is 11 plus 4 for 15.
Okay. Yeah, you're easily able to start moving the bricks. Anyone who wants to help, you're able to do so without any issues, especially all of you working together. No traps are found. Nothing ill toward happens. You are able to clear out the doorway. Looking in, you actually see a seemingly well-maintained tunnel. It's relatively clean for a sewer, and it is very well built. It looks like that whatever caused the collapse here was due to just poor maintenance on the entrance.
I'm going to hand out the lanterns to the people who don't have dark vision.
Okay.
I bought extra lanterns last week
Perfect.
so that while we're in here, no one gets lost.
I have dark vision now, by the way. Got it as a spell.
Nice.
How long does that last?
I'm going to also give everybody a piece of chalk so that if anyone gets lost, just write your name on the wall and an arrow of which way you go.
Oops.
Followed by was here.
Oh shit,
Yes.
that was cool. I like the way that zoomed
Just
in.
write your name, went, arrow, pointing the way you went.
Okay.
Everybody clear? That way if we get
What
lost, we can find.
in the fuck?
We're going into the tunnels of the sewer. So we're giving
No, I mean,
everybody
like,
chalk.
I get that. I mean, like, I'm looking at our people, I think is what that is. Or is that a symbol?
It is a
Or-
symbol. That is a rune that was transcribed as the forest. So basically, it's the forest entrance to the sewers.
Okay.
If I'm right, it
It
was
almost looks like a
Arcadia
bunch of
and Shark
stick
Bait
men
that need
running
the
through a tunnel
lanterns.
together.
No, I got 60 feet of dark vision.
I have dark vision, I think. do you
Shark
look
Bait,
at?
you do not have dark vision.
Who doesn't?
What did you? Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Our Arokras
I
do not
give
have dark
you
vision.
a bullseye lantern
Sharkbait,
so
look
that
over to
you
the
have
left
a
on your
light
wheel,
for
And,
60 feet. You
on your
can
page.
control the
underneath your saving
cloak on
throws.
it.
It should say whatever where it says passive.
Where does it say?
So on your character sheet,
Yep.
you got the strength and dexterity, the first two, then the first large box underneath of it, and the second large box underneath of it. If you have dark vision, it'll be in that on the bottom of that second large box. But if you don't see it, it's right there plain as day. It's like, hold on, I'll show you.
Man, I feel like when last time we did this, I had it.
Hold on, I'll show you.
I don't think you did.
No, we
I have
had the
dark
same.
vision.
So
No,
it's
I
like,
bought
no.
2 lanterns
So it's
because
It'll be
When I click
on the page
On
that says
senses,
features
it
and
says dark
traits.
vision.
Oh,
It's
well,
like
maybe you do.
red.
Features and traits underneath racial traits.
Racial traits.
Yeah.
You're racist.
Only against birds.
only on days that end in
Flight
Y.
and talons. I don't see it there, but when I hit the senses button, I see dark vision. Or is that just all the senses?
That's just all the senses.
No.
you don't click
do
on
not.
the
Passive
senses button.
They're,
Blinds. Oh, you don't click on it?
yeah, you don't
It says
click on it.
perception, investigation, insight, and then underneath it, it'll
Yeah,
say
no, I
dark
see the
vision.
racial. I'm in racial traits. I don't see dark vision. I
Yeah.
thought I had it.
Nope, you don't have dark vision.
Nope. So I'll give you a lantern.
He said, I've got all the
Some
fucking traits.
freaking eagle
Yeah. Well, eagles can't see in the dark.
You've got
Eagles
good
don't
vision,
hunt
just
at
not in the
night.
fucking dark.
Bird.
They're
You what?
not. Eagles are
You
not
sleep
nocturnal.
at night.
You know, I should have been a fucking owl then.
Owl.
Maybe.
Owl okra.
You could have been.
I gotta hop off for just a second. I'll be back on.
Owl and
Okay.
okra.
So with that, you guys enter a large room.
All right, so back on track. Who are you giving lanterns to?
Shark bait,
What?
and whoever else doesn't have dark vision.
What up, dog?
I think it was Malak, but if he's got a spell that gives it to him now, I'll just
I
keep
thought
the
he had
other
a spell
lantern.
that turned lights on for everybody.
Yeah, I think
like
he has a
four
light spell,
orbs of
too.
Awesomeness.
But also, Nate's character doesn't have one.
Yeah,
or
that
doesn't
was
have.
the.
Okay, I'll give that one to Nate. That way, those two have lanterns.
Okay,
They're
cool.
both bullseye lanterns.
Yep. So those are the ones that are directional, correct?
Directional.
And I am going to booby trap the entrance just in case there's anyone following us.
Okay. Roll a survival check.
That is a 12.
So you set it up.
Do I see him doing that?
Roll a perception check.
$16?
Yeah, you would see him do that.
I'm gonna walk over to him and be like, "Hey, Traka, here's your net back that I never gave back."
Take it back. Can I use my barbed net
As part of the trap?
The net for the trap? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay. I'm gonna mark on the map where we came in at and where that net is so
Okay.
I can remember, but I'd like to cover our back and let everyone know, hey, stop before you go out. Walk around like this.
Okay, cool.
Shit, that's not gonna work out.
And Bjork, knowing that it's getting a little hairy, I'm gonna pull an empty glass bottle out of my backpack and hand it to Traka and say, "Hey, bub, hey, just one bottle of ale."
Okay. Ale, and I pour Bjork a drink. That's all you get until we're done with this, Bjork.
Yeah, just one. And as I turn back around, I'm gonna take my amulet of the drunkard and I'm gonna rub it all over the bottle.
Okay. All right. So you mark the map.
That's it. Yep,
You guys
that's it.
enter the room, and it's very well maintained, just like the entrance. It is super high ceilings. You look around, you see some rats scurrying, but they're not really paying you any mind at all. It is pretty empty. There are a couple crates and a couple barrels that you could look into if you'd like.
Let's go look at one of the
I would.
crates. Yeah, I want to look at one of the crates, definitely.
All right, let's do. It'll be kind of crowded with everyone around, so let's just do Arcadian and Dragoon do individual rolls, and then tell me if you want a wheelbarrow or a barrel or a crate.
Shit, I want a wheelbarrow.
Crate. What am I rolling though? Here, hold on.
Investigation.
Investigation. Okay, hold on. Fuck is
I'll take a barrel.
I'm taking
And-
a crate.
That is 22 for me.
You search through the barrel, Dragoon, and you don't find anything. It's just an empty barrel.
16 for me. on the crate.
You look through the crates. One of them's nailed down, so you have to kind of pry it apart. Go ahead and roll a strength check.
Great. That one's good. Where's it at? Hold on. What the fuck is that? $19?
Yeah, that definitely pries the lid off. On the bottom, you find some rotten grains of sand. Or, I'm sorry, rotten grains of, like, rice or wheat. You find a lot of just almost compost-looking nastiness down there. But as you keep digging through, you actually do find 10 gold at the very bottom.
Okay, so
All right.
So I'm gonna take the gold, obviously, and let them know what else is in here if they want it, because I don't need it.
All right, perfect. So with that, you guys, there is one exit to this room besides the one that you just currently booby trapped. Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
There's no more crates or barrels or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
I guess kind of investigate the room.
Yeah, so you're looking around. It's a very empty room that you're in currently. There's just the exit that you came in at and the exit to the next area.
No kind of markings or anything like that on the wall or anything like that?
You do see the same rune symbol on the entrance area where he booby-trapped, but you knew immediately by looking at it that it's just labeled the forest. So it's just the entrance to the forest.
Okay, cool. That's what I was worried about. All right, cool. Let's move on.
All right. So the doorway that you're at, there is a wooden door. It is not well maintained, but it is not. It doesn't seem to be have any locking mechanism. It just looks like it's free. It could swing either way.
As we're walking around too, I know you said some of this was kind of crumbled. I'm just gonna try and pick up maybe a handful of small, like rocks or pebbles,
Oh yeah, there's plenty of those around.
and I'm gonna wrap them up in one of my leather scraps
Okay.
and tie just a little section of rope. I'd say, maybe 9 inches of rope to kind of tie it off and bundle it up.
Perfect. All right. Just keep note of that.
Yep.
You guys look at the door. What do you want to do?
Open it.
I'm gonna kick it in.
All right. As you kick it
Kinda my
in, you're actually able to kick it. Actually, roll a strength check first,
Yes.
because a natural one would be hilarious.
He said yes.
That is a 15.
Oh yeah, that's plenty. You kick it in. The door was not in good shape to begin with, so you're able to just kick it straight through. It falls off of its hinges and just falls flat onto the floor.
I want to do an obnoxious celebration.
Like, yeah!
Roll a performance check.
It's a 13.
Okay. You do pretty well. You all see him going like, "Whoa! Look at me! I'm the strongest man in the world!" And starts flexing out.
Are we marking the walls here by chance? I know we're just right at the beginning or whatever, but let's do that too.
I'm gonna write Arcadia's a dick on the wall and draw an arrow.
Okay. I will say the walls. So after you kick in the door, the hallway that you guys are now in seems to extend for quite a ways. The walls are wet, and it seems to be seeping and dripping from the ceiling. It's not a general nastiness, but it is kind of loud around here, and you feel like that your footsteps would probably be well concealed in this hallway.
So with him saying that, I'm gonna think, for healing, does he get the D8 or the D6? Let's see, or the D4. Let's wonder about that.
Bjork's like, either way, he gets the D.
Oh.
He's gonna get the D.
As you guys are walking through, who's in the front?
I want to try to convince Dragoon in his stoned state that we need a full chalk path
Okay.
everywhere we go. I'm gonna be really serious about this. I need him
Dragoon?
to just hold the piece of chalk on the wall, and if it runs out, he just switches it, keeps walking.
Think of a number
so that we
and realize
have-
that you are stoned. Not obnoxiously stoned, but you're feeling pretty good. It was only half a bowl.
Well, he is fucked up.
All right. You got a number?
Got a number.
All right, Chaka, what'd you roll?
Good night. Love you.
Hey, Chris, remember these?
I
He said what?
rolled bad enough that I'm gonna be like, "Here's how you do it," and put the chalk on the wall, and I'm just gonna start walking.
And
with
just do it
and
yourself?
keep doing it.
Perfect. I love it.
Never mind.
Which is
Never
sad
mind,
because wait, what was it? Truthfully,
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, yeah!
Plus persuasion, it would have been a 2.
No, and that one is on that one. So, yeah.
You needed a
So
3.
I'm just like,
he needed to do. I made
I'm
it
just
5.
doing it. Yeah.
Oh, you
Like-
made a 5.
I made it extremely low because I
That's
was
so
like,
funny.
Walking through the tunnel, drawing the line.
okay.
Yeah, and the rest of you see Chaka setting an example for Dragoon as he's just marking the way. The chalk, it does kind of fade a bit, but it is still visible. Oh. All right, guys. We lost audio for a couple seconds. Hold on. Can you hear me now? You guys aren't. I'm not able to hear you. Hold on. I'm gonna quit the call real quick and come back. Sorry, folks. We will be right back.
Thumb in his ass and
We're gonna shove
All
this raccoon. We're gonna shove
Tuck
the
Sorry
it
about that,
back in
guys.
his backpack.
Actually, before
board
the
shut
voice in the
off.
sky gets back, we're gonna push him into the snare trap that y'all made and see if it hangs him upside down.
I need someone to
no, no.
check
Oh, shit.
Twitch really quick to make sure our audio is coming through again.
Okay.
I
Alright,
just heard
cool.
your audio.
Perfect. All right.
I
So
hear it.
sorry about that. Rewind about 10 seconds. The soundboard shut off for some reason. So
Shitty soundboard. Excuse me.
yeah, the soundboard. Like I have a board for my sound.
Yeah, I know. I said shitty soundboard. I
Uh,
was kidding. I was
Not
kidding.
really.
was
I think there was a power fluctuation. So you guys, you see Traka dragging along this chalk line, and it does fade, but it still does leave a faint mark.
I'm gonna
And it's
do
all-
like swoops and like
Okay. Keep track of how much chalk you're using, since you're being elaborate.
I have 14 pieces, so I
Okay.
figure I'll be all right for a while.
Yeah, you'll be fine for quite a while. You guys walk down this hallway. Traka is leading, apparently. So, Traka, go ahead and roll perception
I
for me.
think I got some of that for Bjork though.
You gave him
Last-
half, right?
No, I bought it for both of us. I gave you 14 and I kept 10.
Oh, okay. That's
Okay,
right, 'cause there was
couldn't-
24.
I knew I went to the store.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if I.
Yeah.
used that
You've
or
got
not.
more than me.
Okay.
So you
Yeah,
guys are
yeah.
walking through. Roll a perception check for me, Traka.
All right, which D20 should I use, child?
That one.
This one.
Yeah.
Oh, pick another one. I get advantage. That is at 18.
I am going to pull out my Fates card against you and subtract a D8.
So wait.
That is a
I got so
5.
late, I can't fucking do the guidance on him now, huh?
Nope.
You just took away my modifier, so it's a 13.
A 13. Okay, good to know. You guys are walking through. With a 13, I would say You're able to look around as you're making chalk lines. You actually spot something on the floor that looks irregular.
Sorry. I don't have anything other than a reference, but except the last time that we all played D&D and you falling in the pit in the floor. So that's why I'm laughing.
So, Chaka, you see something on the floor. It does not look like a pit. It looks like a stone is slightly, or a couple stones are slightly out of place. Instead of being flat, they are turned on their side.
Be like, hey, Malak, let me see that stick. I'm gonna take that spear that Malak made, or Arcadian made, whoever made.
Yeah, Malak made it for you.
I'm gonna stand just a little back from it, and I'm gonna poke it. I guess I have my staff too.
Yeah.
Poke the rock over and see if anything happens.
As you do, the cavern or the hallway starts to rumble a bit, and you're able to. Actually, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw for me. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, Doc.
It is
Doc,
an
if you can
acrobatics
mute
check.
for us, bud.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Yes, you.
please.
Is it acrobatics or dex save?
It's an acrobatics, please.
That's a 9.
So you're able to poke it. Since you were able to poke it with your staff, you're actually back quite a ways. So that still passes what you needed to not get hit by any bricks. It does collapse half of the tunnel for about 20 feet. You are able to still pass, but I need everyone to roll acrobatics to see how well you pass through. So I'm going to start with Traka since he's in the lead. Go ahead and roll another acrobatics for me.
Nat 20.
Perfect. Actually, I'm going to use that for the rest of you because that is an instant success for the group. You're all able to go through without an issue.
Catherine Zeta-Jones through it.
Yeah. And you're able...
Boston crab crawl.
As you're going through, you're keeping an eye on the placement of the fallen bricks to make sure there isn't going to be another cave-in. And you pinpoint to everyone where they should step and not step to prevent another cave-in. And you all go through unimpeded the rest of the way through the tunnel.
And make sure we say, be careful here on the wall. There's a bunch of broken shit.
Okay. So you get through, you do a quick turn, and you are at the next entrance. The next entrance actually has an iron door on it, iron bars with a lock on it. You can see through, and it is another large room.
Grab the bars and see if they're secure or if they might come out and we can shortcut through.
Roll an investigation check.
Ooh, that's a 1.
A natural one?
Yes, sir. Plus 1 is 2.
Yeah, so you're looking at these bars and you're like, yeah, these are bars. And you're like, I can open this. And you try to push it and nothing happens. And you try to pull it and nothing really happens. The rest of you, with your passive insights, you're seeing that he's on the wrong side of the door. He's actually at the hinges, and he's trying to push and pull at the hinges.
Bjork, I'm just going to walk up and look over at him and be like, pfft. And I'm going to sit and pull out my my leather-wrapped thieves' tool kit.
Okay.
Grab a pick set and try and pick the lock to the door.
I'm like, what are you doing? The door knob is clearly on this side.
And be like, yeah, man, just you keep working at it. Keep working at it. I'm helping you out.
Dude, see it? It's over here. See these two things?
Yeah.
That's the doorknob, bro. You have
I
to
see it,
pick
man.
these.
I'm trying to pick the hinge.
Roll.
You have to pick the lock. It's over here.
They look rusty. They might break.
Roll a dexterity check.
Okay.
For your lockpick.
Shoot, nat 20.
Ooh, yeah, you're able to click through. Unfortunately, it was already unlocked, but you would have picked that lock real fucking good, bro.
As soon as I stick the pick in it,
it just kind of, and you're like, fuck yeah.
It just cracks open.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
And you're
Gonna be
really
like Steve
proud of
Crocker,
yourself.
Rusty Hinges.
You are really proud of yourself for that. And
Oh, yeah.
you all
Oh,
look,
yeah.
and none of you really checked out this door well. And you see him just barely put the tip in, like he does, and it just swings open. And you all...
That was the whole thing, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what Steven said.
The door swings open. What do you want to do?
I stick my head in there and look around first.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Pull my staff out and be like,
And I'm gonna be like,
See,
Captain, after you.
get the door open. Can
14.
I?
Yeah, so you stick your head in, and the
Just a
first
tip.
thing that hits you is the smell. The smell is staggering, and you are almost knocked back, and you have to close your eyes because it stings your eyes so much. You got the first hit
Doc,
of it.
Mute yourself while you're eating, please.
No, my bad.
Bjork, I'm gonna look at him and be like, what's wrong with you, dude? There's something scary in there, or?
I'm gonna be like, go walk in, go ahead and go into that room there, Bjork. Think you're Mr. Billy Badass? Go ahead.
Bjork, I'm gonna grab my bottle of beer and hand it to Traka. Hold my beer.
I grab it and be like, fuck. Drink it for him and
All
refill
right.
his cup.
I'm gonna look at him like, because I rubbed my amulet on that,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be like, fuck, dude. And I'm just gonna continue and walk on into this room here.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
18, you said con save?
Yep.
18 plus 5 for 23.
You walk in there, and this is nothing compared to the battlefield you were on. The latrines
yeah.
there were just horrendous, and this almost smells like a refreshing smell.
Yeah.
To you.
It, almost like Steven.
Yeah, it reminds you a lot of Steven.
Yeah.
A tear comes to your eye. You're like, I miss that fat bastard.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not a tear from the scent. It's a tear from the remembrance.
yes. Anyone who follows through to the next room will need to do a Constitution saving throw, except for Bjork and Dragoon, because you already made yours.
That is a 10.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
I think Dragoon just found some silver.
14.
You all succeed, though, Traka, you're hit with the smell, and you're like, oh, fuck, this smells like Steven. Like, it is off-putting to you. But the rest, you're able to handle it pretty well.
Damn, Nylar, you got that shit disease again?
So, Bjork, as you were the first to walk in,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to roll a perception check for me.
Oh, fuck. I never do good at these. No! 16 with 3 for 19.
You see all around just piles and piles of sludge. Likely everyone, or you're looking around and kind of pinpoint things to everyone, and there's this sewer system and this room, not quite as big as the previous room, but still pretty large, is more like a trash chute to some, though it's not intended to be a trash chute. Most of the stuff down here is just slowly decaying and rotting in feces and other unmentionables down here. You see several sets of like rat bones laying around. It seems this is probably one of the places that rats would love to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around to Traka and be like, how close are you watching that map?
Like, I'm watching a map? I thought you were the map watcher.
What map?
I'm just drawing on the wall, dude. Like, that, I was showing Dragoon how to do this.
I'll be
But
like,
I've just been doing it for a
Shark
while
bait?
now.
Shark bait map?
Wait a minute.
No.
So, Dragoon, did you pick up how to draw on the wall with the chalk? Yeah, I don't know where the map is. I thought.
Yes,
Do
I
you
did.
think I have a fucking map?
I mean, somebody's got the map.
Someone
we have a
definitely has a
map?
map.
Nylar has the map.
Again, I'm gonna pull Nylar out of my backpack and set him down next to me.
Okay.
I think it was in my bag of holding. Did I ever take it out of there?
I don't think so.
I do not know.
Yes, you
Yeah,
did.
you guys seen it.
Did
so
you put
I
it
know
back
was out.
in?
Because that dude ran in the bar, gave us the stuff. I put it in the bag, and then we talked to the lizard. And then we went out of town and read all the questy stuff and looked at the map.
So
I'm assuming
That's the
you
map.
put it back in the bag.
Yeah, I would
I'm
assume
just
that as well.
assuming. DM, is that okay?
I'm
Yeah, I'm
picturing
assuming that
it
as well.
on the log we were looking at it on with 4 rocks holding it there, and our little figures are moving through the sewers along on the map. And now we're in the sewers doing what we planned out, but we left the map at the camp.
yeah, and I'm gonna pick up Nylar by both shoulders and look at him as if I'm studying the map.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, guys, I don't think he has it.
Great. All right, let's everybody start
Draka.
drawing a line.
And
Check your bag of holding real quick.
if I remember everything.
Oh, wait.
Like map.
Map.
The map does come out to you.
Ooh,
Found it. It's right here, guys. That was close.
You're
Um,
welcome,
gonna-
Draka.
I'm
So, yeah.
gonna stick Nylar back in my backpack, knowing that he's not the map.
okay, perfect. So you guys are looking
Shark bait
around.
Had something.
Oh, shark bait, what'd you have? Nothing? Okay.
Like, he was just wanting to throw history to see if he knew what happened to it.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so you guys are in a giant room full of nasty shit. If anyone wants to roll investigation, you can to search around.
Sure. Why not? Let's see.
Whoever wants to roll investigation can, because there is a lot to dig
Alright.
through. You guys will each have your own section.
Sure.
22.
I got a 13.
All right, so I'm gonna
12.
hold on. Let me do it this way. Uh-oh. Let's go with Traka first.
12.
With a 12, you go to a pile of just muck, and you're digging through, and you find about 4 gold pieces. Shark bait. What'd you roll for an investigation?
13.
With a 13, you also find about 4 gold in your rummage pile. Arcadian.
22.
With a 22, you actually find, which is very odd to find down here in this dirty, yucky place, but you find a very fancy necklace. And looking through it, and you've been through a lot of libraries, you know the value pretty well of certain items. This thing is worth 75 gold.
I'm going to put it in my bag.
Cool. Mark it down, because it is not my place to remember things.
I'm going to put it in my notes.
Dragoon,
How many did you say I got?
you got 4.
22.
All right, Dragoon, you also find not a necklace, but you find a ring with a very nice setting of a ruby. It is worth 50 gold.
And Bjork, if I just dive in face first, can I get advantage?
You can get disadvantage if you do that.
I'm gonna
I feel
convince
like
Bjork
that's what I
to
would
do
do
it.
anyways, because I see old boy find a necklace and other dude found a ring, and I'm like, shoo!
All right, roll investigation with disadvantage.
That's even better. It's a 6 straight.
You don't find anything of value.
Yeah.
At first, you think, "Oh my god, I found something," and you're brushing it off, and it's a rat spine.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna toss it to Traka and be like, "Look what I found."
Draka,
Can I
you
roll
definitely.
perception to
Yeah.
see?
Roll medicine to see if you know what it would be.
Damn it!
Be like, "It's beef jerky, bro."
That is a dirty 20.
You definitely know this is from a rat, and it is the rat's spine.
I want to dodge out of the way.
All right, yeah, you can definitely dodge out of the way. There's plenty of room in here. You're like, oh no.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Nope. Keep looking. That's cool, bro. Yeah. Good job.
Yeah, I'm just like wallowing down in this shit now, just face first, like
All right.
looking for something else. Like, there's got to be buried treasure.
There is plenty of things for you all to investigate, so you all can roll one more investigation each if you would like.
Picturing a look of disgust on Walter's face as Bjork is digging around in the shit. He's like,
Yeah.
19.
Okay. You do not find anything else. A lot of trash.
Well, you suck.
nah.
Traka, you're digging through, and you find a gold dagger. It does look decorative. It cannot be used in battle. It is worth 125 gold.
What? This guy.
Dude, he got a nat 20. Dragoon.
He gave it to me. He
No, he
was
didn't.
loaning me the nat 20.
Oh, I have really good loan rates. Are you interested
That's true.
in a loan?
Yeah.
Not a chance. I already
I
know
got
your
it.
loan
That's
rates.
really good.
Dragoon,
I
what do you
got
have?
a dirty 20.
4.99%.
A dirty 20. You're not able to find anything either.
Oh.
Ask
But Traka-
Dragoon about my wonderful loan rates.
But Traka does remind you about your current loan as he sees you pocket a nice ring.
Oh, I look at him and go, 75 gold for a nice ruby ring?
That's a good chunk of your loan that you owe me.
Would you like it in trade for 75 worth?
No, you can keep it. It looks like you need it.
I want to start paying my debt off. 75 gold.
Okay.
Boom.
Now, Traka, you
Seven.
have a ring worth 75 gold. Actually, I think it's 50,
What?
but he told you 75.
50.
He got you back.
So, yeah, you
He
think it's
still
worth...
owes me 75 gold, even if
I
it's
don't
worth
care. I got
50.
25 gold on you. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Give him one more shot. He's paid off.
And then Bjork, yours with disadvantage since you're face first.
I know, man. It was a 3.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Everything.
Again,
Yeah,
you find something else, and you're like, oh, what is this? And you pull it up, and it's a little bitty tiny claw that just tore itself away from a freshly dead rat.
I'm
Eat it.
be like, yeah, guys. I told you this city was bullshit, and I'm gonna take the claw and start picking my teeth out.
Oh.
Oh,
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
don't worry, Chris. The ketchup comes next.
That's a 13 with 5 for 18.
Somehow, you're able to clean this motherfucker off pretty well before you stick it in your mouth. Or you just think you did. But you're feeling okay right now.
I've definitely eaten worse.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably.
He peed on it first. He peed on it first. To clean
Yeah,
it.
that's probably accurate.
I had shit in my food the other night.
True.
Did he clean his hands before he decided to start picking? Did he clean the thing off?
Do you
Did
see
not
a
say.
fucking
With
sink
that
down
high,
here?
he either cleaned it off or he's just really, really good.
What do you think?
Grabbing your water skin and pouring it on there, there you go.
I'm gonna look at Dragoon and be like, man, you're the only one with large teeth. You need a little picking.
Nope. I got one for me already, and I whip out one of my magical daggers and start picking at my teeth.
All right.
Oh, there goes the lip.
So with that, you stop digging through the muck and the nastiness, and you do see another door leading to another hallway.
Oh, I'm washing my hands off a little bit with my water skin, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around and be like, Trucka, door. Smash it.
Front kick. Ow!
All
Right
right.
through the door.
You kick through the door. Strength check, please.
1 second.
Oh, 1. That's
Maybe.
his luck with the dice go.
Fun. Roll a d20 for me then.
All right. Nat 20, and I'll show proof if you want to see it.
Yeah, with that, you're able to just kick it straight off the fucking hinges. And the door slides quite a ways into it, which is lucky because this place is even filthier. It actually gives you a nice little walkway path. It's just scraping all the gunk off the floor as the door's just sliding through. It kind of gives you the idea that you could probably use this door to continue shoveling through this muck.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna lift it up and hold the two sides and just walk through and push a path.
Perfect.
Brendan, place an X on where we're at.
Poo shovel.
All right, perfect. You guys are in this hallway right here currently. I just marked it, so it might take a couple seconds.
Popped up.
Has anyone drawn an arrow recently?
I don't see.
Nope.
I thought you were doing that constantly.
You're the only one with chalk.
I gave everyone a piece of chalk at the beginning. Remember?
Oh, well then I write Dragoon. I turn to the wall and write Dragoon was here. And I put an arrow.
Perfect. So you guys are walking through this new hallway. Who is in the front? Traka, I'm assuming, since you're shoveling, right?
Yes.
Roll a perception check with disadvantage since you're shoveling.
And can I do the guidance for
Is
that?
that regular since I normally have advantage on
Correct.
perception?
That would just be a regular roll, and yes, you can guide him.
I am.
What does that do?
Extra
D4, right? Yeah, so add a D4 to your D20 roll.
Yes, that's 10.
Okay, good to know. So you're walking through this muck. I need everyone to roll an animal handling check.
Oh, fuck.
12.
14.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
23.
Awesome. So Bjork, as is customary to you being in sewers and in dirty areas, you see a bunch of rats run across your feet.
I told you guys I didn't want to fucking be here.
You take 4 points of piercing damage as the rats start gnawing at your legs as they run through. You're able to kick them off pretty easily and stomp them down, but they do get a nice bite first.
Yeah. I feel like with that too, the panic just mildly starts to set in.
All right, roll a. Actually, just keep track of that because once you get to a certain point,
I've got my own number. So
perfect.
Go ahead.
All right, so you guys keep walking through, shoveling the muck away. Probably a good idea because you start remembering, and Nylar kind of pops up saying, "Don't forget, shit causes sewer fever. We definitely don't want to deal with that again."
No.
Traka.
Does he look slightly sweaty?
No, he's actually doing okay. Traka, as you're mucking or going through, you're about to hit a curve in the hallway, or a corner rather. It still only goes one direction, but the muck is starting to pile up pretty large. So you need to figure out something. What would you do to be able to make this turn while not hindering everyone's movement?
Slightly turn with the door as I'm walking through the shit.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work. So as you do...
I have Sorry, I had a question. Can I help him with the door? Is it big enough that two
Are we
people
in a
could?
straight line, like single file?
Yeah, you all are
Yeah.
kind of in a straight line. You could probably do 2 wide, but that's kind of pushing it, and he's a half orc, so he's quite large. So I'd say you wouldn't be able to actually help him with the door. At least not in
Okay,
this hallway.
Okay. Thank you.
As you go through, I need Traka to make a perception check again real quick.
9.
Okay. Who would be behind Traka?
Well, I touched him for the guidance, so it should have
Yeah,
been me.
that's true.
yeah.
So, Arcadian, roll a perception check.
Well, shit, if I knew that.
And Bjork, just so it's known, I'm dead last in the group now.
Perfect.
7.
All right, Dragoon, you would be next. Roll your perception check.
Perception. 21.
You see something shiny as he's scooping stuff through. He walks straight over it. Both of them, actually. But you're able to see something shiny on the floor.
I pick it up.
Need a
You
Constitution
should
saving
investigate
throw.
it first.
Oh, fuck.
Shit.
Did you forget what we're playing?
Constitution. 19.
Yeah, so you pick it up and it shocks you. But immediately you're like, fuck, what the? And you see a coin. And on it has a smiley face on one side and a lightning bolt on the other.
Bjork, can I grab another little scrap of leather and reach down and pick it up? 'Cause
Dragoon
I
already
saw
picked
him
it up.
drop it.
No, he did not drop it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
He
I
kept
thought
on to
I
it.
thought he grabbed it and dropped it.
Nope.
Okay. Never mind.
Okay.
I think
I'm
he died.
gonna put that in my pocket.
Okay, roll another Constitution saving throw.
Fucking
People get
talk to you
shocked
again.
16.
Yeah, you still feel the jolt, and you're like, fuck! All right. Are you doing anything else with it?
I mean, you could put it in the bag of holding if you want to, so it
It'll-
doesn't shock you anymore.
It'll
I'm gonna
keep
look
you.
at Traka. I'm gonna tell Traka, hey, stop for a second. Let me put this coin in the bag of holding real quick.
So you grab it out of your pocket?
Yep.
Constitution saving throw.
It'll keep you alert.
16.
Yeah, you're able to keep alert here. You feel another jolt, and you're like, fuck! What do you do?
What are you doing? Okay, let's take a. No, I'm not.
I'm gonna
fuck
tell
that.
I'm gonna
See,
tell
you
Traka
talk
as I
about
put the coin in the bag. I'm gonna be like, this thing sends a jolt every time you grab it. Boink. Drop it in the bag.
It does not leave your hand.
Oh, no, I remember that. Oh.
It does not leave your hand.
Roll another Constitution saving throw.
17.
Okay. With that, it starts to fizzle,
damn.
and the lightning bolt disappears.
So I start flipping the coin over, like, what the?
So where the lightning bolt was is just a blank slate.
Well, you had a cool coin.
Still got a cool gold coin, so it doesn't matter. Put it back in my pocket for right now.
Okay.
Roll a Constitution saving.
I was thinking
I was
that too.
waiting. I was waiting.
Now I need a charisma saving throw.
Oh shit! I'll roll for you. Oh no, you don't want my roll.
12.
Well, maybe
You start
want mine.
giggling. You can't really control it, but you start giggling. That is all for now.
Bjork, I'm just gonna look at it and be like, fucking witches.
So then they just think I'm stoned and giggling.
Yeah, pretty much at this point. Anyone who wants to look at him and wonder why he's laughing or giggling can roll an insight check.
Nope.
Yeah,
I
let's
would
do
love
that.
to.
Nope.
Oh
Witches.
shit! I got none.
That's
9.
a 14.
With a 14, you knew he was stoned, But you thinking back, he's never really like giggled while stoned.
Yeah.
And then Sharkbait, what'd you get?
No, it was no.
13.
13. You notice the same thing as well. He's not normally giggly when he's high. All right. With that,
Weird.
you're able to push the muck against the wall as you turn the corner, and it kind of just sticks there. The muck being so sticky, it kind of just puts itself in the corner. You try to pull it out, but there's just so much there. It's almost like folding in, like just holding on to it. So the door can no longer go with you. But you take the corner.
Okay.
As you're walking through, it is very slippery in this cavern or in this hallway. I need Traka, since you're up first. I need a dexterity saving throw from you, please. You do slip around.
Retire.
You do slip around, and you do fall on your ass. But it doesn't seem to it doesn't hurt you. It's just kind of a little bit embarrassing. Following up Arcadian, you're walking behind him and you see him fall, and just as that happens, you start slipping around too. Do a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, yeah. 22.
You're able to keep your footing. You kind of grab onto Traka as he's standing there because he is a big guy even sitting down. And you're like, oh shit, okay, I'm good. Dragoon, roll a dexterity saving throw with advantage because the person in front of you did not fall.
Muted.
18.
All right, you're good too. Sharkbait, dexterity saving throw with advantage.
I was already unmuted. 7. This is dexterity.
Yep.
9.
Oh yeah, plenty. And then Bjork following up in the rear with
Yep.
advantage.
Dex saving, disadvantage.
No,
That sucks.
with
'Cause that was
advantage.
a 20 first. Oh, with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. No, that was a nat 20, and I would say with that, I just step up on Traka, knowing that he's not slippery.
You have 4 other people in front of you.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, this
All
is
right,
just to
never
see if
mind.
you all fall in the same spot. But with a
Oh,
natural 20, you're able to help Traka up very quickly. I'm like, hey, put your feet here and walk. We're not babies anymore.
Yark. I'm going to hold him in front of me so that he can actually walk on my feet.
Okay. I'll
I'm
allow
going
it.
to be like, left foot, right foot, left foot.
All right. So you continue through. Everyone looking around. This is it is a very clean hallway especially compared to what was that you were in. But it is still slick. But you're able to make it through pretty quickly. You turn another corner, seemingly taking you to the same route you were just going, or same direction you were still just going. But you see something carved out to the side of the wall, carved out in the side of the wall.
Let's look at it. I'll investigate it.
All right, roll an investigation for me.
16.
Okay.
23.
Okay. Arcadian, you were the first to investigate. You see an obelisk piercing through the floor. It is not a natural formation at all. It is very much a carved format. It actually looks like it's coming from even below the cave. Like there's probably more underneath it that you can't see. It looks eerily like a fang.
A fang?
Yep.
So, since I'm really not this fighter person type deal. I'm more of a healing. I'm gonna let them know what it looks like and just kind of step back off of it.
Perfect. Dragoon, you were right behind him, and you see the same thing. And he kind of is like, "Oh, I'm not gonna touch it, but what do you want to do?"
I'm tempted to touch it. And I say that out loud. I'm like, I'm tempted to touch it just to see.
Poke it with a stick.
Jocko,
Yeah,
let me
touch
see
it.
your stick.
No.
No, the stick that was made for you. Where's that stick?
No.
Then how am I
stick
gonna
was-
poke it with a stick?
You should have found your own stick. This stick
Oh.
was made for me. Okay.
Just give him a stick.
I grab one of my daggers out and I poke it.
With that, we're gonna take a quick break, and we will be back in here in just a few minutes. We are back. As you touch the dagger's tip to the obelisk, nothing happens.
Can I try and chip at it?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like a fang, remember. So
What are you using?
I want to chip at it.
What are
My
you
dagger. I want to kind of like go to the side and kind of
Hey,
see if it'll.
using? Is it a real dagger or or one of your ethereal daggers?
No, one of my real daggers.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
A whole 8.
Yeah, you strike at it and it just glances off, and you strike at it again, and it glances off. Seemingly nothing happens.
I put my dagger back.
Okay.
I put my dagger back. I'm done.
Bjork, I'm gonna look to Sharkbait and I'm gonna say, hey bud, why don't you hit it with that big hammer?
can we see what it's made of first before we do any more damage to it?
If you want to.
Tooth.
Listen,
Break it.
Here, listen here.
Yeah, let's see what would I have to do to see what it's made from.
That hammer.
Shark Bacon, I can only hear like every 15th word. I heard hammer, and that's all I heard.
Pick those up, put them back in there.
That's all Bjork needs.
That's all Bjork
put it back
needs,
in there.
and then I heard nothing else. Do you have a headset by chance?
Hello?
I can hear you now.
I said, I don't remember the first thing I said, but then the last thing I said, that when you said all I heard was hammer, I said that's all Bjork needs to hear.
That's true. Bjork is about to fall asleep again.
So what do I got to do to see what this thing is made of?
Roll an intelligence check.
Yeah, you did. Nugget says goodnight, DM and Bjork.
Good night, Nugget.
They said goodnight, Nugget.
Shit. 11.
It's made of some kind of stone.
Can I roll an Arcana on it?
Sure. Roll an Arcana.
All right. Let's see what that reveals. $22?
How are you checking it? Visually, are
I'm
you?
gonna put my hands on it and see what it does.
As you put,
Yeah, I'm
as
gonna
you touch
inspect
the,
it.
as you touch the obelisk, you definitely feel magic radiating from it, and your eyes start flashing, and to everyone else's eyes turn just pure white. But Dragoon, in your head, you see the next tunnel, and in that tunnel, you see a very low clearance. Something that you'd probably need to, well, all except for Nylar would need to crouch down or squeeze through that way. And as that happens, you're pushed back into your head, and you're like, oh, that was weird.
That was. I start blinking my eyes and I look around and I'm like, oh, that was interesting. So there's a low hanging.
Touch it.
You touch it, and you see the same thing.
Bjork, come here and touch this.
Fuck that, I ain't touching shit.
Bjork, I'll give
You
you a
already
shot of
touched it.
moonshine. You come here and touch it.
You guys grabbed that fucking fang, dude, and I went blind twice.
No. Their eyes turned white, not yours.
Oh, I thought you said everyone else's eyes turned white. I was like, damn, dude, this hasn't happened since high school.
No. You saw their eyes turn white.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not so bad. All right, so I'm gonna grab a scrap of leather and wrap it around the inside of my hand, reach down and grab it.
Nothing happens.
And I'm gonna turn around and be like, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you guys.
Take the piece of leather off your hand, you wuss.
Pizza leather.
Scrap of leather. Excuse me. Scrap of
It's
leather.
not Duca leather.
Hey, it probably is by now.
A Duke of leather. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep the leather wrapped around it, and I'd like to just pick it up and stick it in my backpack.
You're gonna pick up
It's
the
stuck in the
giant
wall.
obelisk?
You can't pick it up.
Yeah.
No.
You can't. It's stuck
Oh,
in the wall.
It is larger than you.
Well, because what I explained to you guys when I investigated is it looks like a fang, and it looks like it goes under the wall.
Oh, I thought you said it
Or
was
under
a
the floor.
fang.
It is a
No, no.
fang, but
No,
it goes
it's
underneath
an obelisk.
the floor.
That comes up and hooks like a fang, and it's coming
Okay.
through the floor like there's probably something under it. Like it continues
I
downward.
gotcha.
Right.
I mean, you can still try to put it in your pocket if you want.
No, I'm gonna pull Nylar out of my backpack,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna toss him onto it, so he has to like wrap himself around it to keep from falling.
Yeah, he hangs onto it. His eyes also turn white, and then for a couple seconds, and then he pops back in his head, and he plops down and goes, "That was cool."
Be like, what'd you see, little buddy?
He goes, "I saw an easy road ahead for me."
Fuck you, Nylar.
Sharkbait, do you touch the obelisk?
Okay.
Do what?
Do you touch the obelisk?
No.
Okay.
No
All right.
explanation, just
All right. All right. I'm gonna touch this damn thing.
As you touch it, you see the same thing they do.
Okay.
On our jolly little way.
Oh, that's say in Draconic to Dragoon, act brainwashed.
Didn't you say all they saw was a eyes turn white?
I'm gonna look at him.
Yeah.
Tell him in Draconic, just turn and start walking.
So basically, what they
no.
saw once they touched the obelisk, their eyes turned white, and you could see that, but only for like a couple seconds, and then they were fine.
and Bjork, I'm gonna turn around to Traka and Dragoon, and it's not
You know what?
Draconic, but it's what I think is Draconic, and I'm gonna be like, "You're not fooling me," but it actually just sounds like.
He cusses you out unintentionally.
What'd you say about my mom?
Sharkbait, what were you saying?
I'm like,
All right, hold on, guys. I can't hear Sharkbait.
Fuck it. I'll go for it.
All right, you touch it, and you also see the same thing they do, where it's just seemingly the next hallway is very low, and you guys would have to crawl through.
Yep, I'm still not touching it.
All right, so
Can
you
I
guys
take
continue
a
on?
piece of chalk
Let's-
and
Let's
Right
make him
on
touch
it.
it. Let's
write
make him
an
touch it.
arrow and go touch it?
Let's make him touch it.
So as you press the chalk to the obelisk, the chalk dust falls down like you were writing, but nothing appears as you're making marks.
No. I want to do it on the wall.
Oh,
like,
okay.
A little bit
I see.
ahead of it, so an arrow's pointing and it says touch it.
All right, do you write it on both sides? So it's like double arrows, like touch it, touch it, touch it.
Yes,
Alright.
like the big red button that you're not
Perfect.
supposed to push,
Yep.
but you touch
Let's all gang up on Bjork and make him touch it.
okay.
I mean, you can fucking try. And I'm gonna-
Oh, we're going to.
I'm gonna grab Traka's second shield off his back there, and
All right. I guess you would all do.
I'm down.
One person would need to roll a strength check with advantage, and
I'll do
Bjork,
it.
you need to do an opposing strength check with advantage because you're going to use the shields.
all right. Give me 2 seconds to let me read something real quick.
Shark bait, get that smite ready.
This is a reaction, so
Knock
you
those
can't do
shields
any
down.
spells or commanding presences or anything.
Oh,
Okay.
get ready to hit it with your hammer.
No maneuvers. So, you said just straight strength then.
Yeah, but with advantage.
Okay.
So that's what.
And who's rolling for the opposite side?
Traka.
All right, Traka. What'd you roll?
Everybody's.
9.
And then Bjork, what'd you roll?
It's a 15 with 4 for 19.
Yeah, so Traka, you're like, all right, cool, Arcadian, let's do this. And Traka, you start running towards it, but everyone else is like, oh, shit, he has 2 shields. I ain't going to fuck with that. And Traka, you're the only one that just hits the shields. And Bjork just goes, poof, and just knocks you back into the other wall. There wasn't much room to run into, but yeah.
So, okay, fine. I'm going to do... No, I'm just kidding. I can't do that. I would say it, but you would probably make me do it. No, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, yeah, whatever you say.
Yeah, bro, you were only supposed to go 50%. This wasn't a full... This wasn't full combat, dude. This was only 50%.
So he was running towards it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move and stick a leg out and trip his ass and see if he can hit it with like any part of his body.
He already technically failed, so that would just make sure that would just be kind of flavor. Where you stuck your leg out. Yeah, and you trip over his leg and you're just and just couldn't get it all the way in. That's what she said. And he rebounds
your leg out, and as Straka's falling back, he trips over your leg.
Yeah, exactly. All right, do you guys continue on?
Yeah, I'm gonna toss Straka his shield back.
Perfect. Who's in the lead? Straka still. All right, cool. As you turn the corner to the next entryway, you see exactly what you saw before. A very low-hanging ceiling. You will need to crouch or crawl through it. Nylar.
Wait, I'm still wearing that spider ring, so I can move at full speed while I'm crouched.
Correct. You totally can.
Traps. Casting.
All right.
Hey, Nylar, go first. And then watch.
I just cast to find traps.
I agree. Bjork, I'm gonna pull the little arm in my backpack and pull Nylar out. Give him a little pat on the ass, like, go ahead, buddy.
Well, all right.
All right. So Traka, you take the lead, and you're just like fucking monkey crawling through there. Walter in front of you, and you're kind of getting inspiration from his ability to just crawl through easily. And you are able to go through way before anyone else because of your ring. Bjork, I seen you raise your finger.
Yeah, as I'm the last in line, when we do start crawling through here, I'm going to take about 15... no, let's do about 50 ball bearings out of my bag of 1,000 here.
Okay.
And I'm going to sprinkle them behind me.
Okay, good to know. All right. As you guys crawl through, there's no rolls for this. You just crawl through. Traka, you do have to wait from them on the other side. In front of you, you see a very well-maintained hallway again. It is very clean. There aren't even any drips. It seems like you were maybe in part of an older tunnel system, or maybe it's just well-maintained for some reason.
Interesting.
I need...
So we just...
Go ahead. Actually, I need Traka to roll perception since he's the first out.
So we just came down that... not where the X is at, but over 2 and down. We just came down that, or no?
I don't have that screen up, so hold on.
Oh. Sorry.
21.
With that, yeah, you're over here now. I just marked it, so it may take a second.
Right.
With that, I would say you actually look around and you can see, though no trickling from up top, you see one of the walls has almost a steady output, similar to what you would see if that on a ship where you have to plug an actual hole. Like you could plug something in there and it would stop the leak. But you're seeing that as it's going, and you're kind of taking a closer look, you see it kind of start crumbling away little by little. I need everyone to do strength checks, please. Or I'm sorry, strength saves.
Oh, wait a minute then. Hold on, because I'm not... I've been roll. Where the hell?
Traka 15.
Okay, you pass. Sharkbait 10.
I got
Bjork is
14.
Showing you my hands so you can see this beautiful.
Wait a minute. So this is.
When is it?
Yep, there it is. Nat 20 for Sharkbait. Damn. All right. Since you nat 20 on a group check, you all succeed. Y'all kind of hang on to each other as the wall just collapses, and a couple feet of wall just falls inward, shoots past you. You guys kind of hang on to each other as you're clambering out quickly, and it just flows through to the chamber you were just in. You all are safe. As you look around, the water does start just slowly trickling out at this point. Seems to be a trap of some sort was triggered prematurely. You look in. Oh, wrong dice. And you see a ruined workshop. In the workshop,
cool.
there is a desk with little, almost look like mail cubbies, just square, almost like where you could place a map tube in, but it's very shallow. In each one is a different little sculpture of some of them are like just sculptures, like almost like chess pieces. So you have one that looks like a turtle. You have one that looks like a knight of some sort. You have one that looks like a small castle. Basically, you have a lot of little statues. You also see a statue on the desk itself. It does need a bit of polishing because it was in this trap, but you can look at it and it looks like a dancing man and a dancing elf, though you can't really tell the gender of the elf, and it kind of just spins once you start winding it up. It is kind of noisy because it's been in water so long, but you would put this worth at about 50 gold.
Cool.
I say we grab all the little chess pieces on that.
I say we look at them first. Always look. Always look.
This guy always wants to look every
Yeah,
time.
I'm just gonna start throwing it all into my bag of holding. Just scoop it in there.
Perfect. Write it down.
Here, I'm gonna say, Arcadia, look while I'm just pushing it in here.
Hey, go ahead.
All right.
You take the chance of touching shit that we don't
Chuck
know
is
about.
like, check this one out. Hey,
So,
hey, look
what
at
is
this
it?
one.
It's
Chess
five.
pieces?
It's 5 chess pieces. It is a turtle, a castle, a knight, and a cross, and a chest. And then you have a almost like a music box of a dancing man and elf that's worth 50 gold. Go ahead.
Remembering the last little music box that we found, I'm gonna wind it up, and I'm gonna point it to Traka.
Okay. Sharkbait, you were trying to say something, but I couldn't hear you.
Did you say there was a knife?
No, these are all little metal statues or figures, basically chess pieces. Oh, a knight. Knight.
Yeah.
That was all. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. All right. You guys can continue this way, or you can keep investigating that little area if you'd like.
Did you
I'd
say
like
there
to.
was like a desk?
All of this was on the desk. It was more like a workshop bench. There was no drawers.
Okay. No drawers
Yeah.
or. Okay.
Can I throw one for the general vicinity of said workshop and investigation?
Yeah, roll
See if we
investigation.
find anything useful. 19.
Looking around, you see remnants of old tools. You see a couple sharp chisel blades, but no handle. It had long rotted away. Pretty much anything metal is still around, but anything that had a handle has disintegrated. You could just put down scraps of metal if you would like. Bjork, I know you were pointing the music box after winding it up towards Straka.
Yep.
You wind it up, and it starts just clunking. There's no sound because it's been in water so long, but the top does spin a little jaggedly and like kind of skipping in places. But you would imagine that it was once a very well made, just decorative music box or a music placement.
Okay. I'm gonna just hand that to Traka in place of the one that he lost.
Okay.
And I would like to look underneath the desk, trying to see if there's anything like on the bottom side of the top.
Okay.
Like the tabletop.
So with Dragoon's investigation, go ahead and roll an investigation for yourself too.
Okay. That is a 17 flat.
Okay. You both rolled pretty well, so looking around, there's not much else. It does look like at one time there was probably a letter taped up there, but it is very soggy. Most of the pieces are missing except for what was adhered to the bottom, or to the upside down part of the desk or the shelf.
Right.
Unfortunately, it's just too degraded to even know what it was.
As I see those little corner pieces, I'm going to grab my cheek and be like, oh, fuck. That's gross.
All right. If you know, you know.
So nobody took the metal files or whatever?
No, it's all in the there's scraps of metal.
Oh, okay.
Dragoon got them. Yeah.
All
right.
And I think that's all that I want to do here. No, it's not. Traka, that empty ale that you drank, would you mind pouring me another in that bottle and giving it back?
What? I didn't drink your ale.
You drank it. I saw you drink it.
No, you drank yours.
Oh, so you've just been doing all this dumb shit on your own?
Yeah. It's a 14 for deception.
I'll roll an insight.
Fucking wiener. Ooh. 16 with 3 for 19.
Okay. You definitely know he is full of shiitake mushrooms.
I'm gonna look at him, and I was starting to freak out earlier, and we had to climb through that teeny tiny little hallway. Starting to freak out, man. I need that ale.
Whisper ale. Pour him half a cup.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
And I'm gonna take my amulet again and just kind of rub it frantically all over the outside of the bottle.
Okay. Good to know. All right. Are you guys moving onward?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
Moving forward, you guys come to another corner. It seems very maze-like around this area. Luckily, someone, I hope, is making marks on the map. This next area is still very well maintained, actually. Traka, I'm assuming you're still in front, yeah?
Yes, still drawing with chalk.
Okay. Roll a perception check for me, please.
Writing a single line.
And Bjork, I'm gonna be like, man, you're doing a great fucking job, and I'm gonna hand him 2 pieces of my chalk to make sure that he doesn't run out.
Cool.
18.
You look around. You don't see anything out of place. It seems relatively safe to walk through to the next area.
Let's do it.
All right. So you walk through.
We're walking.
that was a very short hallway. Now you walk into another corner and turn around and you see another very long hallway. This one is also very well maintained. Roll another perception check for me.
17.
Yeah, this one looks pretty safe as well. So you guys can traverse this without any issues whatsoever. You get to another corner.
Wait.
Traka, roll. Actually, another well-maintained hallway, but go ahead and roll perception for me.
Oh, what? That's double nat ones.
Oh,
Not one nat one, but two nat ones together.
wow!
Put this guy in charge.
Wow!
Captain, my captain.
All right.
Captain.
Yep, we're good. And I run into a wall.
Perfect.
Oh, shit. That's
You're
not the way
yelling
we
from the
go.
back. I'm like, hey, it turns to the left.
So as you're walking through Traka, you're just like, you're kind of bumping into walls. You're like, I got to get this chalk mark perfect. And you're not really paying attention to anything around you. You're just kind of bumping along walls. Dragoon, since you would be next, actually, Arcadian, since you would be next in line, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Oh, let's see where we at. Oh shit, 7.
Yeah, you're just walking along. You're kind of like just watching Traka like bump into shit, and you're like, what the fuck is he doing? Dragoon, roll a perception check.
Where'd you put it?
11.
Yeah,
No, 12. I'm sorry, 12.
You also just, what the hell is he doing up there? Bjork, roll a perception check.
Jesus. You guys. 13 with 3 for 16.
As you're walking, you're seeing Traka just bump around, and everybody else is just kind of obsessed with watching him. You see something shiny on the floor, and it's glinting red, and the different. Actually, no, I'm sorry, Bjork. You were not next. Sharkbait was. So Sharkbait, roll me a perception. I apologize.
He's not there.
Oh, never mind. So yeah, you find a garnet worth 20 gold laying on the ground.
Sweet. The first thing I found here. And I thought this city was trash.
That's true.
I'm gonna look at Truck and I'm be like, some good cave paintings there, bud, but we gotta keep pushing on here. Shit to do.
All right. So you keep
All right,
walking
let's
through.
go. I'm just gonna keep walking,
Perfect.
watching myself draw down the hallway.
So you finish that hallway and you make another turn. These are a lot of turns. You see. Actually, this one. You see a chapel off to the side. It kind of opens up just briefly. There's like an outskirt, or on both sides there's just a small room. Looks like one side was just a bunch of crates and barrels, and the other is an old forgotten chapel. Standing in front of it, it's kind of just like an open archway, but it definitely has a religious symbol on top. There is a basin of what once could be assumed of holy water could be in there. You're looking at this. Go ahead and roll a history check, Traka.
5.
You're not real sure about religion, so I'm going to assume that you're going to look back at Arcadian, who is the cleric, and may ask him to roll a history check.
Definitely.
With advantage, since you are a cleric.
So I'm gonna roll this and do this, but I mean now you want to look at things. So I roll this twice, right?
Yep, and then take the
I
higher
mean,
number.
we don't have to. We can do it the orc way. Just smash and grab.
first one was natural 20, 25.
You know this as a rest point where
I'm gonna
parties.
tell everybody this.
Yeah,
as you're saying it.
basically, in the olden times, they would have these periodically through different adventuring areas, and if someone were to rest here, they would be able to actually to heal twice as much as normal when spending their hit dice. So short rests here would basically double your healing if you decided to heal up.
I'm gonna punch Arcadia in the face.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Does he get advantage because he caught him off guard?
Nope.
That's a 16 to hit.
Is that it?
That's exactly what my AC is.
Yeah, so you hit.
You take 3 damage. Like, it's okay, bro. You can heal for 6.
And Bjork,
I'm not gonna do it because I'm gonna rest.
Bjork, seeing my man's punch this guy, I'm gonna walk up and slug him too.
Roll an attack.
Hold on a
That's-
second. Let me.
That's it. Ah, fuck.
Oh wait a
That's
minute. Wait a minute. Before he even.
He already rolled. What'd you roll?
8 total
Yeah, that misses.
to hit.
So Traka swings
I
and
just come
slugs
up
you in the
behind
face.
and swing and
And then Bjork
fuck.
follows up like, I got this too. And he swings, and you're just like kind of sidestep. You're like, bitch, I got this.
Bjork just kind of pulls my arm back and shrugs it off and slicks my hair.
Okay. Perfect. So anyone who would like to take a short rest and use their hit dice to heal, you can definitely do that here. And seeing as how low everyone's health even was, I would just say you fully heal. Or how low,
What do you mean?
how little damage you've gotten.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say because I ain't taking no damage yet.
Yeah. So just go ahead and heal yourself and mark a short rest for those that get benefits from short rests.
Yep. And I would say as we're taking this time to rest, Bjork's gonna go up to this little tub and, kind of rinse my hands off, splash a little on my face.
That the short rest, does that take care of our spell slots and all that too?
Maybe. It depends on your race and your class.
Can I investigate
Well, I mean,
the
for
water
me-
that's in there?
Before or
in the
after
little
Bjork takes a
chapel
bath
thing.
in it?
Before Bjork takes a bath in it.
I already spoke.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck.
So you go to walk up to this basin, and you see Bjork just fucking run up. Like, oh man, water! And he starts splashing himself. But weirdly enough, no matter how much he splashes, the water level stays exactly the same. But you do get
Is
wet,
there a-
Bjork.
Is there a little half of a clamshell in this bowl?
Not in the bowl, but you can look around if you'd like.
Okay.
Can I investigate said room?
Yeah,
Or stand in that?
both of you roll investigation.
Nat 20 plus 5.
It is a bowl of holy water.
I want to pull out one of my big vials that I have
Okay.
and put it in there and fill it up and put it in my bag.
All right, you have a vial of holy water.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I want to scoop some up in my bag of holding somehow. Like fill my water skin and put it in there.
Yeah, I would say filling your water skin would be the way to do that. So yeah, you can definitely do that. So now you have a water skin of holy water. And then Bjork, what was your investigation for a clamshell?
It's a straight 17.
You look and look, and as much as you look, you can't find a clamshell.
Just gonna fall to my knees and be like, Dumbledore, no!
I knew this is where it's happening, where it was going, but I wanted it to continue, so I like it. All right. With that, everyone gets a short rest. So go ahead and click that. Traka, you continue onward after the short rest?
Yep. Yes, sir.
See, I don't know if mine resets my
It,
spell slot. or
it
not.
probably does not.
When you click short
Yeah,
rest,
it is.
It'll tell you if it does.
Yeah.
24.
All right. I need to see.
How I will kill you.
So walking into this, it's still a very well maintained hallway. It's not as long as the one you were just in, mainly because it was a rest spot. But you do see a fork in the road, or the cave system, or sewer system. Make an
I pick it up.
No, you can't. So make an investigation
fork in the
roll.
road?
Investigation, me?
Yep.
Sorry,
6.
DM, you walked into that one.
Okay, so it takes you guys a while, but you realize that one of them's a dead end. So you have to backtrack a bit. You go down the right path. It took you a little extra time, but you're back on the right path. You go to the next hallway. Yeah, that's right. You see a canal in this hallway, and this hallway is quite a bit wider, and it looks like the canal collapsed on one side, and because of the collapse, there is several inches of sewage just laying there. I need all of you to roll dexterity saving throws.
Sweet.
20. Dirty.
Cool.
14.
Cool.
22 for Dragoon.
Cool.
Just me left. 17.
Cool.
No,
Bjork?
I got 14.
Yeah, you all pass with flying colors. You're able to just step through this very carefully. A lot of it is pretty sticky, but you're able to just navigate through. Traka being the first, you kind of just place your footing where he places his, and you make it through without much issue. The next hallway you go through is pretty similar in appearance to the previous. It seems that the collapses are becoming more frequent. I need everyone to make another dexterity saving throw.
Joel.
8.
14.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
And
Bjork.
dirty 20.
All right. Arcadian, you trip over your robes as you're walking through this muck, forgetting to kind of hike up your little skirt. You trip over and you fall face first into the muck. There's nothing really happens, but this shit tastes nasty. You stand up and you kind of brush yourself off, and you kind of take off the caked sewage off your face. Everyone remembering what happened to Nylar with him having his poo arm, makes the recommendation of getting yourself cleaned off if you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Bjork's still picking my teeth with that claw I found.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, bro, ain't so bad. Ain't so bad.
Awesome.
Well, I can't really see, so I kind of just, stumble into
Shit.
You have a light.
well, yeah, but it's all over my face, so stumble into the back of Shark and try.
Yeah, trust me, bro. Trust me, I've been there.
And just wipe my face on the back of his
All right.
shirt or whatever. Oh, hey, I can see again.
Shark bait's got the AmeriCorps cape, so I'm gonna say Arcadian wipes his face off on that.
Awesome. With that perception check, Traka, you do see at the end of this canal a couple people kind of huddling together. They're packing stuff into crates since you rolled so well. You see one guy is constantly looking around. You are far enough away where you could hide and go stealth if you'd like to try.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay. So roll stealth. I'm assuming you're letting everyone know.
Yes.
All right. So
Say let's go take them out. See what they got.
perfect.
Ooh, that's a 6.
Ooh. Okay. Good to know.
Super
That's a
fucking
dirty
hit.
20.
Okay,
so
that's good to know.
we're stealthing in on
Yep.
this.
This will be a group stealth check.
Okay, so I got
I wasn't
19.
gonna stealth, but you guys go ahead.
19.
Okay. Shark bait.
Hmm.
13.
Okay. You start walking towards it, and you all think you're pretty stealthy, except for Bjork, who's not even attempting to. And
Yeah.
Traka, you're watching your stepping or your footsteps, and too late you've seen a pebble in front of you, and you kick it, and it just echoes as it just goes down the hallway. And they all look at you.
Bjork, I can see these guys, right?
You were very far in the back, so you probably wouldn't be able to see them yet.
Okay.
He definitely told you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull out my staff and start running towards the guy at the crate.
You do not know that you've been seen yet. You definitely know you
Okay,
kicked
so
a
it's
rock,
like,
but they've
well,
not turned
shit.
around yet. I got to build the encounter first.
I'm gonna do a ninja roll to like the nearest dark spot and try and hide.
Okay,
Fuck! And try and jump and roll.
perfect.
He's gonna follow the pebble as it rolls.
It's
All
an
right.
18 for my acrobatics on my ninja roll.
Actually, that's pretty decent. Yeah, you're able to get over. You did, kick a pebble and yell as you did it, but you're able to roll over pretty quickly. At this time, you guys see a lot of people turning around and looking at you. Some of them dressed a lot like bandits would, or thieves. A couple look a little finer dressed, but not incredibly well. I need everyone to roll initiative, please, and then I'll call out your number or your name.
Okay.
Dang, I thought I was stealthy enough.
All right, Dragoon,
13.
Traka.
18.
Damn, nice. Bjork,
It's an 18 with 2.
20. Sharkbait.
Yep.
Can't hear you, Sharkbait.
Nope, can't hear you.
19 with 2 for 21.
Damn, okay.
Nice.
Malak's just going to hang out and chill. Nylar is 2. Filbert Freud is 2. Arcadian.
18 total.
All right. With that, Sharkbait, you are up. You see 6 people surrounding a bunch of crates. What do you want to do?
Mage dick
What?
slap him.
Doing.
Right now, they're just standing there looking at you all.
Yeah, that's not, I'm saying, like, hey, what's up, guys?
Oh, okay.
What do
They
you
don't
do?
respond yet. It's not their turn, so they can't really respond yet.
Oh, battle? You
Yeah,
have to, like, oh,
like they're gearing up to head towards you guys.
can I try to broker peace?
Yeah, roll a... What are you going to try to say first?
Like, whoa, guys, what's going on? We're not enemies yet. We don't need a fight.
Roll a persuasion check.
18 plus 4 is 22.
All of them are like, oh, cool, that's awesome. And one goes like, fucking idiots, we need to get rid of them. They're witnesses.
I'm in the middle of something. Can I still attack, or is that all my action I have?
No, you can totally move and attack. Currently, they're about 60 feet from you.
I want to make a point. I want to make direct eye contact with. You said 60 feet.
Yeah.
What's my movement? Can I make it to them?
Probably not.
No, it's 25 feet.
Yeah, so you
I'm gonna.
I think you have flight speed though, right?
Yeah, I think my flight speed's 30.
You could dash.
Yeah, you could double
your action.
Yeah, you could dash, which would make it the full 50 feet. Or if you have a ranged spell, you could do a ranged spell, like your spiritual weapon. I think.
I did just get a spell. I think with a ranged person. Where was Sanctuary, or maybe that. You ward a creature within range against. No, that's not what that. I have a shield now, right? Someone kept me a shield.
Yeah, you have a shield.
I don't have
a Malak gave you a shield.
Yeah, so just add a shield. It'll give you a +2 to your AC.
If it's equipped.
Yeah.
DM, remember we talked about that in the group chat.
So we're in like combat now, so we're in a turn-based roll. We can't just do something automatically then.
You gotta wait your turn.
I want to do my 25 feet. So you said they're 60 feet away, so I get me about halfway around. I can do a little damage.
Okay. You can actually spend your entire turn moving for 50 feet.
Yeah, but if I do the whole 50 feet, that would make me close enough for them to attack me, and I'm not about that.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I'm gonna get the 25 feet, which would make me whatever feet away, and then where are my spells? I'm gonna do Thunderous Smite.
Ooh.
On my Warhammer and look directly at Bjork when it starts like sparking.
All right, cool. That is now one of the bandits' turns. He's going to run his full movement toward you, Sharkbait, since you are the one that came close. He is not able to get to you yet. He is actually... No, he's only 5 feet from you. So he does make it to you. He runs up and tries to swing at you with his scimitar. Does an 8 hit? No, so he just swings, and you're able to just back up just ever so slightly, and he just whiffs. That's his turn. Bjork, you're up.
Bjork, whichever one of these guys was that said that they needed to take us out.
Yep.
I'd like to shoot at him with my longbow.
Okay, cool.
That's gonna be, let's see, 10 plus 4 to hit, 14.
14 hits.
Sweet. 1d8 plus 2. That is 9 damage.
9 damage. Sweet.
And let me double check my stuff here.
Fucking do it again.
I'm gonna use an action surge to repeat that attack.
Okay.
So same thing. Ooh, nat 20 plus 4 to hit.
So it's max damage plus the roll.
So 1d8 plus 2, so that's what, 10?
Yep, plus whatever you roll.
Is it just the d8?
It's just the d8, but plus 2 is 10 so far. then whatever you roll.
Gotcha. So that's a 6. So we've got 16 total.
16. He is looking fucked up as you release 2 arrows, and it strikes him right into the fucking chest. He's standing, but just barely.
And then bonus action, I'm going to... If I tuck my bow away, I wouldn't be able to pull out another weapon. That would be 2 separate.
Right. Yeah. You'd
Okay.
be able to use your bonus action to pull it, or half your movement next turn. Actually, you've not used any
Yep.
movement, so you can
No.
use your full movement to put away your bow and bring out your whatever.
Okay, let's do that. Can I actually, since I keep them on my hips, can I pull out 2 daggers?
Yeah, totally fine.
Okay, let's do that.
All right,
And then that's it for me.
Arcadian.
So, how far away is Sharkbait and Bjork from me?
Sharkbait is right next to you. I'm sorry, Bjork is right next to you. Sharkbait is about 45 feet from you.
Great, that's awesome. Okay, so pretty much we're the front runners here right now, right?
Yeah, so Sharkbait ran past everybody to get up there.
So-
Traka is technically right next to you, too.
So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Bless, and that will be on me, Sharkbait, and Bjork. Okay?
Okay.
Yep. And can you explain real quick, just so I know what that does?
The first level. Okay, what it does is bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack or roll or saving throw. So basically, you get a d4 on saving throws or attack throws.
Is that until your next turn?
And is that a roll of your choice, or is that the next roll?
That's what it. No,
I think
that's the whenever it have however long cast. or
Yeah, whenever you want to use it after that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then on that, actually, no, you said Traka was right next to me too?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to do it not on me, but on Traka, Sharkbait, and Bjork. And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to throw the... Damn it, I had to... Okay, that Bless was of that. And then I'm going to throw a spiritual weapon right up about 5 feet in front of Sharkbait.
Okay, right in front of him, there is someone there, so you can do it on either side of him. Or behind that guy.
Okay, so behind that guy. That
Perfect.
way we can whack him real quick.
Reminder, so Bless is a 1-minute concentration spell. So for the next 10 rounds, or unless he breaks concentration, you all have Bless. Oh, well, Sharkbait, right?
Sharkbait, Bjork, and Traka.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, sir. I believe when you cast your spiritual weapon, the moment you cast it, you can actually hit with it too.
I'm reading that right there. What it take whenever you choose clearance? It takes force damage. It doesn't say anything like that in here, but I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, so spiritual weapon, as soon as you cast it, you create a floating spectral weapon within range that lasts for the duration. When you cast the spell, you make a melee attack against the creature. So yeah.
Okay, so then that guy that it cast behind it, I'm gonna hit with him.
Perfect.
To him.
Roll to hit.
And roll to hit is, oh yeah, 20.
Oh,
30.
definitely hits.
And 1d8 plus 2. It's 6.
6 points of damage. What does your spiritual weapon look like?
Isn't
Just
it
a-
a big ass dildo?
It can be different every time he casts it.
we
I think
talked about
I think
that.
we agreed upon that.
No,
It changes
I
every
think
time he casts it.
He said,
Uh-oh.
no, no, no.
Well, I think it's just gonna look like a giant dragon talon sitting there.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. That's your turn. He is looking pretty fucked up after that hit. Chaka, you are up.
So now I have no level 2 casting spells left.
Okay, so shark bait is like 30 feet and 45 feet in front of me, is what you said?
No, shark bait is exactly 25 feet from you.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up to shark bait.
Okay.
I'm going to put Hunter's Mark on the dude in front of him.
Perfect.
I am going to attack him with my staff. I'm gonna extend both ends and do
cool.
some kung fu spinny shit.
Hell yeah.
Flippy spinny stuff. It is gonna be 18 to hit.
Definitely hits. That should be like 1d8
That
since you
is-
separated it.
Yeah, 1d8 plus 2 is
Yep.
6, plus the d6 from Hunter's Mark is an extra 5, so 11 damage.
Yeah, you crack this guy in the face, and he just fucking crumples.
I do that. Bruce Lee.
Yeah, exactly.
Down.
Yeah, he is very deceased. Do you have a bonus action?
And then I believe,
you did
no,
Hunter's
my
Mark.
bonus action will be to transfer Hunter's Mark to the one that Bjork shot with his arrows.
Got you. Cool.
Quick question. Can I see that fallen enemy? And are they within 30 feet?
Within 30 feet, yes. Can you see him? He's currently surrounded, so it'd be hard to see him. But you would have seen him fall. So you know he's
technically
there.
I would know he's there, and they strike him down.
Yes.
I want to cast Blood Curse of the Fallen Puppet on him.
And that is a reaction, correct?
Yes.
Perfect. He arises once more. What's he doing?
He is running back to the other group and attacking one.
I need to roll a Constitution check really fast.
Okay.
That's a 17. I'm a little scared, but I'm gonna be okay.
Perfect.
Seeing this guy I just killed come back from the dead and run off, I'm
Yeah. So remind me of the puppeteer. Do they immediately do this, or do they have to wait till their turn?
No, they can immediately move half their speed.
Okay. So they
Creature immediately.
They can run.
Sorry, I'm sorry. It makes it an immediate.
Attack.
The creature immediately makes a single weapon attack against a target of your choice within its attack range.
Yeah.
So if I move him half of his
He does have a
speed,
crossbow. So he could
so I want
make
him
a
to
ranged
take it
attack.
out, and yeah.
All right. Who do you want him to hit?
Probably the guy that's already fucked up in the back.
All right. Roll to hit. Actually, actually you roll to hit. Roll a d20 and add 3.
15.
15 hits. Another crossbow goes flying through as his last will comes through Dragoon and you point your hand and you're like, rise and kill him. And he raises his arm up. His head still very broken, but he kind of snarls and points and shoots the trigger, and a crossbow bolt just hits the eye socket of that guy, and he falls over dead.
They both fall over.
Yep.
That was his final act of aggression.
Perfect.
Nice.
Witch.
I love level
Bjork.
3.
Bjork is a witch. Bjork is a witch.
This is okay. So This bandit is looking around like, what the fuck? He books it. He's going to run his full speed away from everything.
Fuck.
No, he's not.
Damn
How
it.
far away is he?
He is 60 feet from you guys, so he's running another 60 feet.
How far?
Now he's 120
Shit.
feet. You guys have lost sight of him.
Are we out of combat?
No.
Oh. Damn.
No,
Dragoon.
okay, and whose turn
Alright.
is it?
Dragoon, you're up.
Never mind.
Oh, it's mine?
Yep.
Okay. How far are they?
120
There are two more bandits about 60 feet from you, and one nicer looking bandit, or what you would assume to be a bandit in front.
Shit, I can only.
I want to run up to where they're standing.
You don't have enough
And I wanna
movement to
hit.
make it there.
I don't what?
You don't have enough movement to make it.
To where? No. To where Sharkbait and them are standing.
okay.
So I'm 30 feet from them.
Yep.
And I want to attack the nice one with one of my daggers. I want to throw it.
Oh, the one that looks nicer?
Yeah.
Roll to hit.
Were you about to say yeet it?
He did.
Maybe. Dirty 20.
Yeah, it definitely
I heard it was
hits.
Okay. And then that is. Oh, that's a D4. Cool. That is a whole 6.
6 points of damage. Okay.
Uh,
What'd you hit him with?
No, when
A
you
dagger?
said
a dagger.
Okay. Is that one of your
when you said nicer
wristband ones?
looking,
Yeah, one of my ethereals.
Okay, cool. I mean, better dressed.
Yes.
Okay, all right. I was picturing like blonde hair, chiseled.
No. Though he does,
Sounds like your type, Bjork.
they do. They are very handsome. Well, the one that's left. Dragoon, do you have
Steven was down here.
a bonus action or anything?
No bonus action.
All right. It is deceased spy's turn. Who is deceased? Another bandit looks around, see if he can hold his constitution. And he looks, and he's like, "My friends!" And he starts running full speed towards you all. He gets about 30 feet from you guys as he's crowded around. Pulls out his hand cross. Oh, nope. His light crossbow and makes an attack at Traka, since he smashed his friend's face in.
Traka's got blessed, so.
Oh, that's true. That doesn't affect hit.
I'm gonna
Saving.
start spinning my staff around like a block. Fucking
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Does a natural 20 hit?
no.
So that's a D8 plus 1 is 9. Then I got to roll a D8.
It hits him, goes
Unreal.
back, bounces off the staff, and hits him again.
14
Yes.
damage to you, Traka.
Damn.
That's going to end his turn. It is the nicer looking spy's turn. He is going to bonus action hide into the shadows, pop up. Fuck you. Natural 1 against Traka. So that's a hell nah.
Not
Loses
gonna
his
happen.
sneak attack.
Both ends of the spectrum there. Nat 20
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, it was a nat 20 and then a
one.
nat 1. That fucking blew. That's his turn. It is the other bandit's turn. Let's see if he keeps his cool. Yeah, he does, and he starts running as well. Pulls out a crossbow and tries to shoot Dragoon. Another natural 20 on a different D20 die.
Damn.
Doesn't hit.
Okay.
The dice are on fire.
Oh, plus max damage again of a D8. So 8, 8, 16, 17 points of damage. Ooh, he was pissed.
Apparently, seeing his buddy arise from the dead wasn't what he wanted to see.
Apparently not. It is Sharkbait's turn, but I don't see him on camera.
Sharkbait.
So
Sharkbait's gonna swing with his hammer and try and do a thunderous smite.
well, he's not around
Oh, yeah.
anybody. That's the issue.
Sharkbait
I'm gonna say
just
he.
yells for a Dragon Ball Z power up.
I'm going to say he runs up to the person that just
There it
shot
comes, there it comes.
Dragoon. Hey, it's your turn, Sharkbait.
Wow.
Okay, brother. I'm within range to attack, right?
You can make it within range. You have to travel your speed.
Okay, let me know. Oh, did you hear me?
Yeah.
Let me know the situation. How many people we got left?
So we have a spy down. We have a bandit down. We have a bandit that ran away. But you have a bandit within 30 feet of, but actually within 15 feet of you. A spy that is 30 feet from you, actually 35 feet from you, and another bandit that is 15 feet from you.
Okay, I want to go to the one that has like the most health right now.
Okay. Both of them have the same amount, so I'll just choose a random one.
Okay. Well, I'm closing in the space, right?
Yep. You are right up in his grill.
Okay. I'm not gonna fly, but I want to like flap my wings behind me while I'm really fast, make it look like I'm running even faster, like the
Yeah.
Naruto.
Fuck yeah.
Because I have my Warhammer all sparked up.
Yeah.
Like,
Perfect.
The 19 hit.
Definitely hits. Roll damage.
Okay.
Thunderous.
And he gets +4 because of the bless.
Yeah, and roll.
2d6.
Is that a D4 to his
Yes.
attack, or his damage, or his attack?
Thunder
To
smite.
the attack.
says
To the
2d6.
attack. Sorry.
I'll read it real quick. First time you hit with a melee attack during the spell's duration, your weapon rings with thunderous thunder that is audible. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thunder that is audible within 300 feet of you. And the attack deals an extra 2d6 thunder damage to the target. Additionally, if the target is a creature, it can succeed a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from you.
Damn. All
It's
right.
not a
Roll.
creature.
Roll damage.
It's a d6.
I think
What
it's a total of 3d6 now, right? Because 2 of the d6 are thunder, plus your normal hammer damage.
So which one's the sixth one? This one?
The squares, like a normal dice,
Square.
Yeah.
A cube.
Yahtzee
A
dice.
normal D6.
like Yahtzee dice.
1 through 6.
I roll it 3 times.
Yep.
4, 6, 5.
15.
With that, you smash him right in the fucking face, and you see the electricity jump from your hammer and just sizzle through his body, and he starts crisping up, and he just like almost shrinks inwardly from the pain, and he just falls to the floor dead.
While he's sitting there, I kind of just want to set that warhammer down and make contact directly at Bjork.
Okay. I love it.
There, thank you for showing
Bjork,
you
it is
up.
your turn.
My turn. We've got 2 guys up.
You've got a spy and a bandit up.
Close to each other, close to me.
The bandit's 15 feet from you. The spy is 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And the spy is trying to unsuccessfully hide behind barrels.
Yep. I'm going to. I took my daggers out. Let me run up to the guy that's closest, the bandit.
Okay.
I'm going to strike at him with the first dagger.
Perfect.
Bless. D4 to the attack.
Yep.
This will be with
All right.
advantage because Sharkbait's right there. They were next to each other.
Okay. That's good because the first roll sucked. That's 16 plus 6 plus 4. 26.
Yeah. Show does.
And let's see here. So it's 1d4 plus 4. Ooh, 4 plus 4 for 8 damage.
All right. 8 damage.
And
He
then-
is hurt.
2-weapon fighting. As soon as I pull that one out, I'm going to strike back down and
Yep.
stab with the second dagger.
So just remember on this one, you don't add the plus whatever.
Yeah,
Right. The no 4.
that's 13 plus 6 to hit.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, for sure hits.
And that one as well. So this doesn't get plus 4.
Right. It's just your roll.
Okay. So that's a 3 for damage.
With that is enough. You slice through his femoral artery, and he with the other dagger you slice his neck, hit him right in the fucking jugular, and blood is just squirting out everywhere from the massive blow you just did. He falls
Yep.
down, grasping his neck and his leg, and just starts twitching on the floor.
And commanding presence as a maneuver, it's labeled as a special. Is that something I can still use?
I would say. Let me look at it really quick.
It's pretty much a speech action.
Yeah, I think if it's an action, you can't do it until your next turn because you already did your
Okay.
action.
Gotcha.
Unless
Can I
it
use
says
my
you have to
blood
spend
transfer
your. Let's see.
I've already used action surge.
Maneuvers. No, you spend a superiority dice for it, so you can do that 4 times.
Oh, okay. I thought that had to be used in conjunction
Nope.
with an action. Okay, so I'm going to yell out to the other spy. I'm just going to be like, hey, buddy, what's everybody so hostile for? You know, we just want to hang out.
All right.
And I don't know, would that be persuasion? Performance?
I would say that's probably an intimidation. That would be persuasion since you're trying to be nice.
Yeah. So that is 14 plus 0, and I'm going to throw out...
Let's say you have. I think you have to spend out your superiority dice too.
Yeah. That's a 6 off of it, so that's an unnatural 20.
All right. Good to know. We'll see what
And
happens
then
when
that's
it's his
it for
turn.
me.
Arcadian, you're up.
So, the spy is in range of moving the spiritual weapon. So I'm going to move the spiritual weapon right next to him.
All right.
And smack him.
Smack it. Smack it real good.
So, 18 to hit.
Yeah, definitely hits.
And, ooh, there it is. 10.
10 damage. Whew. He is looking pretty fucking hurt.
Let's see. So that was a bonus action, right?
Yep. Now you still have your action.
Nice stuff, my action. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, 120 feet. I can hit him with it. Guiding bolt.
All right. Roll to hit.
Yes. 18.
Definitely hits.
4d6 coming up.
4d6.
Yes, sir.
God
Plus
damn.
my modifier's 13.
Whew.
So 13 damage,
13 damage. Where
which
did
is
the-
actually 23 now altogether.
Why is it at plus 13? It's only 4d6.
No, I didn't-
He was saying with his modifier, it's 13 total.
Yeah, with my modifier is 13 total.
Oh,
for
to
that
hit? That still
Yeah,
hits.
no,
No, for damage.
No.
for damage. That was for damage.
Yeah, so you don't have a modifier for damage. All it is 4d6.
Oh, okay. So then it totaled 13.
Okay, That's
it's only a
still
plus 2. But it's only a plus 2, so take 2 from that is 11.
I don't know what you mean, but 11 is still enough to kill him. So it's literally just 4d6 rolls, right?
Right,
and then
but
that's
I'm rolling.
your damage.
I'm rolling it. Yeah, I'm rolling it in a thing.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you just
in D&D.
He added his modifier, which was plus 2, so he took that off of his 13 totals to make it 11.
Right,
but there's no modifier.
On-
That's what I'm saying.
on. Well, no, on D&D Beyond there is.
Then you're hitting the wrong button. You must have hit
No.
healing word, because it literally
No,
when I
guiding
click
bolt.
when I click the button, it just does 4d6.
I'm okay. Hold on. I'm not trying to be. Okay, there's guiding bolt right
Yeah.
there. I'm gonna throw it, but it was 13 before. I'm gonna throw this. Okay, rolls them out and then watch in the corner.
Yeah, it's 4d6. There's no pluses.
3.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was.
Those are your
there.
dice.
Wait a minute. But it said plus 2 though on there before.
Oh, maybe one of your dice was 2.
Okay, so then it's 13. Then it's
Okay.
13.
Yeah, that's
completely.
plenty.
I don't
You
understand what the fuck is happening there because it was weird.
you put your hand out and you throw out a guiding bolt, and he just fucking incinerates in a flash of white light, leaving nothing but a pile of clothes behind.
Cool.
And that ends combat.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to interrupt you, but I don't understand that because it did the whole, like when you roll just, like fucking anything that gives you the plus 2, it did that.
You had to have hit the wrong button. There's no other way. Because the spell under it has a plus 2. So that's the only way you would have hit it if you hit that. So with that, battle is done. You guys search through the boxes and stuff that were left behind. You find 5 bolts of silk cloth.
You said silk?
Yep.
Yeah. Mute.
3 necromancy scrolls. One of them is a scroll of blind/deafness. And 2 scrolls of ray of sickness.
Can I search for a longbow and some arrows, or a crossbow?
Yeah. So they had each bandit had a scimitar and a light crossbow that you guys can collect. They're all in excellent condition. The spies had. The spies had a short sword each, so it's 2 short swords and 2 hand crossbows.
I'm just gonna take one of the light crossbows and some bolts.
Perfect.
Any kind of armor?
They all have leather armor. Just plain Jane leather armor.
Okay.
What did the nice one have?
Same. Just leather armor. His clothes were nicer, but they're shredded and full of blood now. So,
Bjork, if I could just motion to you guys, I've been wanting a short sword, and if I can keep both of those leather armors, there's an opportunity in the future for me to make something better with them.
there are a total of 6 leather armor.
I'd like to. If it's okay with you guys, I'd like to take 1 leather armor because I believe that. Let me see. I believe that's what I have on. Yeah, I do.
I was just gonna take a couple because I just became proficient with leather working, so I was gonna try and fashion them into something we don't have.
Right, that's no problem. If I was just wondering because say I get a rip or tear or something like that, I can have it patched.
Awesome.
Or whatever,
Well, with that, guys, we can determine the
Nope,
payout.
Sharkbait had something.
Oh, go ahead, Sharkbait.
I want to make a note that I think it is pertinent and that we ASAP go find that dude who ran away before he gets back up.
Yeah,
we should
agreed.
ASAP.
Yep.
He is nowhere to be seen, even with Nylar's night vision, which is 120 feet. Nylar can't even see him.
But we can try to figure something out.
Yes.
I feel like we should do
Agreed.
something
Next week.
before that comes back and bites us in the ass.
Yep. So just remember that for next week.
No.
1 did escape. So you guys can go on
Yep.
that route. With that, we are done for the night. It is 11:04. Doc, if it can wait till after stream, I'll answer your questions.
Well, yeah, I was just going to ask if they had any gold or anything that we saved or whatever. Or that we got.
No, all that was there was in the crates. They did not have any gold on them.
Okay.
With that, have a good night, everyone. Be kind to each other. Love each other. Most importantly, love yourselves. Have a good night, everybody, and fuck cancer.
Don't forget to raid.
Fuck cancer. Raid
Fuck
time.
cancer.